Oh, it's Christmas time. My bad. Merry Christmas. What about that part? You still in Blackistan. That video is a fucking year old. It's a year old. And I'm still hearing the same bullshit. I'm here to go off yet again. Welcome to the panel, Chim Chim, and welcome to the panel L. Here's the deal, y'all. This week has been fucking hilarious. I don't know how many times I gotta say this to you, dusty, broke, handmaidens, mammies, dust balls, ashies, pick me's, or whatever. Quit fucking worrying about what the fuck we be doing. You are trying to police some more shit? Really? You? In the condition that your community is in, that's what you're doing? Oh, and a level up community is not off the menu either. So is the femininity movement. They're not off the menu either. See, I don't have time for your wig glue oozing down the side of my face. Why don't you talk about traveling? Why don't you talk about this? Why don't you talk about that? Because, bitch, I don't want to. The emergency is the fact that y'all's bodies are dropping left, right, and center, right? And you want to talk about going to Dubai? Excuse me, miss, fuck you. There is room for every single one of us round this bitch. And if you weren't aware of how YouTube works, motherfucker, let me tell you how YouTube works. You log on, make an account or not, whatever. And you find videos that you can relate to. And then YouTube starts suggesting more videos like that to you. You keep ending up in my motherfucking lap because you relate to this shit. You just don't want to admit it. How the fuck did you end up here if they didn't suggest it to you? It's not like I have this on for kids. It's not like it's a cat video. It's not like it's a cooking video. Oh, and I thought you liked hair so fucking much. It's not hair tutorials. It's not none of that shit. You found yourself sitting on my goddamn couch. I wish you would just go away. I'm talking about things that are relevant to the condition of Black women. And if you don't like that shit, pick up your YouTube purse and go. You want to monitor how many fucking, you want to monitor everything. What people are eating, what they're saying. I'm supposed to learn something when I come over there. You learned that niggas was dusty. You learned that you should get away from them. Anything else? What else you want to know? Because there's a ton of tutorials around this bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? You stay in your lane. I'll stay in my lane. I'll continue to talk about what the fuck I damn well please. And what I damn well please is to let younger girls, older girls, little girls, big girls, tall girls, skinny girls know that niggas is dangerous. That's my fucking lane. The remedial section is in the back, bitch. I don't know what you don't understand about that shit. I don't. Y'all got all kind of shit going on. And my crew, the ladies that frequent this motherfucker, Mandy, Medusa, Patricia, Merlot, all of y'all are fucking amazing. Amazing. What we're not going to continue to do is have you tell us what's going too far. You're not going to tell us who and when to talk about. If you're tired of hearing it, bitch, leave. What, you want, a parting gift? Don't you know where the exit is? Close your phone, close your device. But I'm not getting ready to talk about travel. It does not interest me because there's nothing about travel that comes up on my notifications. It's your body dropping to the fucking floor that I keep getting. That's what my email is full of. So just say it when you mean it. You don't give a fuck that Black women's bodies are dropping. Just say it. And by the way, that wig ain't cute. It ain't cute. After ladies get through talking to me and they realize how much danger they were in, and then they're ready to move on, then they can come see your ugly ass lipstick. Then they can know or find out or learn, as some bitches put it, how to do a very nice twist out. What color goes with what? Listen, and some of you have minor children. Go spend some time with them. The reason that you didn't know what a DZ was prior to this year, prior to 2020, is because my last child was still a minor and I was trying to finish raising them. So I didn't put out a bad product like you bitches are putting out. You bitches are putting out terrorists. Probably because you stay online looking for dick. Yeah, that's what you stay online looking for. You know good and fucking well that these niggas is dangerous, yet and still you letting them have some input and some real say so. On smoke night around here, niggas don't get a word in edgewise. They get dragged and they get kicked the fuck up off of this bitch. It is what it is. You want to know what they are thinking? Giving them a say so and input into the conversation? You're weak. You're weak. You weak as fuck. You still want to hear what they have to say? I tell you what, people's actions show you more about what they're thinking than what they're saying. The nigga's actions told you that you ain't worth a fuck and he don't give a fuck what happened to you. That's the part you don't understand that part. Maybe you do understand it and you just acting remedial. I don't know. Genius. He said what he said. Now I'm going to say what I say. You're not going to police how many times I get up here talking about niggas being dangerous. As long as niggas are dangerous, I'm going to say niggas are dangerous. And I would love for you to do something about it. I would love for you to do something about it. As a matter of fact, as stubborn as I am, bitch, I'll kick it up a notch. I'll bring up my ass up here 3 days a week if 2 days a week is annoying you. Knock it off. Knock it off. I don't give a fuck. Welcome to the panel, Dr. N. Let me remove Hey, let me remove this bullshit from up here because I'm tired of looking at the dustmas. And before either of you get started, let's get a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor tonight is Mammy Muscles Inc. Let's go.
The sponsor.
It's that time of year again. Merry Christmas, mammies and pick-me's. This year is almost over. And boy, was it a long one. Year after year you go through the same shit. And amazingly never get tired. This year has been full of child support filings, baby daddy drama, breakups, domestic violence, financial issues, and unicorn hunting. You are, yet again, the grand prize winner of the Dumbass of the Year. So, in celebration of your undefeated status, we would like to recommend that you make an appointment to get a pap smear. We want you to get your kitty in tip-top shape for next year's struggle. Congratulations, dumbass, you played yourself. Merry Christmas.
Shout out to Mammy Muscles Inc. The boy know what he talking about, okay? And please do go get that pap smear so you can shape up that pussy for next year's trauma, next year's struggle. Welcome back, Richa. What's going on, Dr. N?
Hey, so I hear bitches talk about Dubai.
Man, bitches talking about everything. It's a deflection because they don't want us talking about niggas. I can't.
I got a nigga moment for everybody. So I don't know if you guys read like the health news or maternity news in the country, but guess what the number one cause of death of pregnant women is in the U.S. as of today? It's homicide.
But what about travel and makeup, though? People don't want to hear about them being killed.
If you pregnant and you with a nigga, you go through body, gonna kill your ass over there too. And so and when they break the numbers down with Black women and everybody else, you know that the numbers are exorbitant. So maybe we should think about that, and also the fact that like a 19-month-old or 15-month-old baby just died at the hand of her mama's boyfriend.
You're being negative. There is a lipstick color that's out that we should talk about, apparently.
Yeah, there's a new twist out routine we have to do.
Well, I guess if you a fucking, a mortician and you can do that shit on all the stuff out there in this motherfucker, you could use that new lip color on these dead ass and bald ass motherfucking bitches this time. So we can put both of those two together.
Make you look like a beautiful clown.
Right, bitch, casket sharp.
Man.
I mean, I am a fan of braid outs, to be honest.
I love a braid out. I do. I love it.
Me too.
A nice, earth tone lipstick and that type of shit. And we
I just
talk about that stuff that are offline. Right now, It's about getting you to safety. So I don't give a fuck what they think. You're going to hear the same shit next week. Please and thank you. Go ahead. I'm
DZ,
sorry.
Can you hear me, DZ?
I can.
Okay. I'm in a different location. That's why I was about to say, like, I love a nice Sephora matte lipstick. I just want to be alive, and I don't want the mortician to put it on me. You know?
Let me just keep it real for a second, y'all. Them bitches don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk. If I started talking about, if I pulled up some lipstick colors right fucking now, them numbers are dropped by 300 motherfucking people. Dead ass serious. See, they don't want you to talk. They want you to talk about it, right? So they can make it like they told you what was best for you. Bitches be having 20, 30 people in their fucking chat telling you what you doing wrong, talking about you eating the wrong shit. Look, you do you. You do you. And here's another question, idiots. Why, when women are talking about makeup and hair and travel, don't you go support them if that's what you so-called want to hear? Can somebody tell me what's up with that? Shane? No?
I think what it is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
go
all
ahead.
Shane.
I just got.
Okay.
You
I
can
was
go
just
ahead.
gonna
I
say-
just got on there.
Got on
Oh,
where?
Okay. I was just gonna say one little thing. My little theory is,
Chim
you know
Chim?
how
Is that
they,
you talking? It's on Shane. I'm sorry. I don't think Chim Chim. I think she got a delay. Go ahead, Shane.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Hello? Okay.
I can
No, I
hear
was just
you.
saying I just got on the live, so I'm behind on what everybody's talking about. So Chim can go ahead. I'll pass.
Okay, it's on you, Chim. It's on you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt anyone. I was just gonna give my little theory, DZ,
Mhm.
because I guess there was like a thing where they don't like Black women in like luxury movements, but they want Black women in luxury movements, but they want the mammies there, but the mammies will never be there because they got baggage and they need to get rid of that baggage before they go into a body bag. You get what I'm saying?
They are only trying to get you to just not talk about Black males. Please stop talking about Black males. They hide up under different excuses. It's too repetitive. It's too negative. If you're divested, why are you talking about it? Don't you guys talk about anything else? And this comes from other BWE content creators. Bitch, I see you. If you don't like it,
Because black women have no allies. Like the fact that
not a one.
you're the loudest ally when it comes to, listen, this is the most simple shit. A bitch being able to inhale and exhale for all the days of her life, right? You are basically saying Black women deserve to inhale and exhale until old age takes them. Niggas shouldn't be taking them. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just the basic humanity, being able to live. Bitches is mad at you because you want Black women to live.
Mm-hmm.
That is really what it boils down to. You want Black women to live, and you want them to pay attention to the things that are impacting their mortality. Everything, your fucking health, but the number one thing that's impacting your goddamn mortality right now, if you're pregnant, if you're not, is domestic violence and a nigga killing your ass and
That's
fucking
a
you and
fact.
your kids up.
That's a fact.
And so people don't want to talk about that because Black women, since the beginning of time, especially post-slavery, have been taught, little girls have been taught to tether their fucking destiny to Black men. So when you tell a Black woman all you got to do is cut that lifeline and let it fall, that's problematic for a lot of people. Then that's when you become a bad wench and you become all these other things because everything that you said was true. And Black women don't want to cut that umbilical cord and cut that tether to save themselves. Black men do it every day.
Dr. N, there are countless numbers of channels that talk about hair, countless number of channels that talk about makeup. Then you go down to a smaller number. You have hypergamy and outfits and thrift store shopping and all that kind of shit, right? But there's only a select few people that's talking about your mortality when it comes to these niggas. You mean to tell me the Black women that you want out of here is not some of the hair channels, not some of the frivolous spending channels, not some of all that people do what they want to do, but Black women deserve to know the truth. If it's not the truth, do y'all know if I told a lie on one of these people on one of these stories, somebody would have done a video by now. DZ don't know what she's talking about. That man didn't do this. This is who really did it. Blah, 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 blah. But you don't see videos like that. You see people saying, I don't agree with her. Oh, You got big face bitches talking about I'm a cult and all this shit. Keep doing right.
I
Keep
saw that
doing
one.
it, honey. I cannot. A cult girl.
Let's just say
See,
a
I don't really
content
know
creator
nobody
that we
but
knew
you.
dragged her before.
I don't really know nobody but you, so I don't even know who this big face bitch is. I don't really go into other. I've listened to one other divested space, but one of the things that I learned in those spaces is even other spaces, they're very cautious about what they say, and they kind of you don't give a fuck. Now, one thing about this space, I may not be as extreme as other people. I'm extreme in certain ways, but there's something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, the extreme part of you is what is necessary for me. And I think it's necessary for anybody that at one point in time used to be either married to a black man, involved in the black community or whatever, even if they had hardships or not, because I think it's hard for people who haven't suffered to learn that divestment is the best way. I was one of those people. I didn't suffer a whole lot in the same way that other women had, but I just paid attention to the motherfuckers that have lived in my house. Why do I have to keep taking in women and children? Because niggas is out here trying to kill their ass.
Well, when they get there, I guess you sit them down and do they fucking makeup. This is stupid, y'all. This is stupid as fuck. Them hoes are stupid. Listen, don't get mad at me because you was too much of a coward ass bitch to say the shit. Don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? It's like the mic was open for years. How long you two been around? The mic been around for years. Now somebody not coming out here trying to act like a chocolate dipped idiot and a femininity weirdo. You have a problem with what I'm saying. Have a problem with it. I actually am turning that shit into something that makes me feel real good. Don't let me find out that I start feeling good when you feel bad, because you in trouble then, bitch.
Feel good, DZ. Feel all the way good, because I want them to be in trouble. I want all of them to be in trouble.
Fucking cult. On that note,
let's have crazy. We don't got to drink Kool-Aid or nothing.
Man, listen.
We drink wine over here. With our stem glasses.
I'm glad you caught it, DZ. Somebody old caught it.
Look, Mammy Muscles got something else to say. Shout out to our sponsor.
Hello and season's greetings. Are you the proud owner of a Dusty? Is he unable to provide, protect, build, or problem solve due to systemic oppression? Well, cry no more. We have the answer to all of your problems. And the answer is, speak life into your Dusty. Examples of speaking life into him are things like calling him a king when he has no kingdom. Telling him that you understand and validate his dreams and potential. Tell him he can do anything he puts his mind to even though he doesn't even have a high school diploma. Or even this. Offer to be the breadwinner. Try it. It's foolproof. And never fails. Enjoy your holiday, dummy. Results may vary.
Thank you. Mammy Muscle. You heard what he said. Go speak life into your Dusty. Massage his feet. Tell him he can do what the fuck he wants to do. And also he can be anything he wants to be. Even though he barely passed the GED exam, if he did pass it at all. And you work 80 hours a week. You come home, cook, clean, do the kids' hair. Make sure you try that twist out. And then find time to sit down and teach that baby about makeup. Speak life into that Dusty. Y'all better keep up with those receipts because it's Christmas time. You know, a lot of that shit got to go back, and some of these places will not take that shit back without a receipt. I'll give you a word of advice. Put the fucking receipts in a folder on your dresser because some of that shit going back. And if you ordered it offline, download your receipt to your fucking device so you can take that shit back, because next week it's going to be ramen noodles, beanie weenies, and hot dogs if you don't get your shit together. Speak life into that man. Speak life into that man. Thank you, Miss Simmons. I appreciate you.
I can't. I mean, you could beat a dead horse, but they never said don't speak life into it. So maybe it just might work for them. It just might.
So, Merry Christmas, Miss Simmons. She says, throwing a little something in the collection plate for DZ. Church of Divestment, LOL. Merry Christmas, ladies. I hope y'all are all having a wonderful holiday. Tonight is going to be awesome because that's what the fuck we are. Awesome.
DZ?
Ma'am.
I just wanted to share something real quick.
Mhm.
This year is my first holiday away from my family
Mhm.
ever since I came across your channel. And like when you said, you know, if you have to like separate yourself from your family in order to like divest,
Mhm.
I took that advice, and it's a wonderful feeling because I don't have to deal with my relatives, you know, coming at me and whatnot. And it's just like really wonderful. I'm just chilling, watching the Harry Potter marathon and drinking some wine.
I feel you on that. That's better than being stressed out. Going to give those fake hugs. Y'all remember the fake hugs where you have to walk up and you do the 3 pats on the back because you want that shit to be over as quickly as possible?
Or on the side, because I don't do the whole hug. I do the side hug.
It's how the kids doing? And you want to ask her, bitch, really? You don't have to ask about the kids. Just eat that fucking soupy ass potato salad that you brought here and leave me the fuck alone. I got about 15 more minutes before I go get in my whip and get my ass the fuck home. Welcome to the panel, Coco Fit, and thank you, Sparkle. Hey, Coco.
Hey, DZ, and Merry Christmas to you and everybody on the panel and in the chat if you celebrate.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Girl, what I tell you about that snaggletooth beauty supply wig wearing for last week?
Girl, yes. I got some new ones though, Coco. I got some new motherfuckers that just sat and figured, hey, I don't like this bitch. I don't like how she's talking about the death and murder of black women all the fucking time. I'm tired of hearing about it. And I'm deciding with my mammy ass or fake divested ass or fake level up ass that I want her to quit talking about it. So here's my video throwing shade. She needs to shut the fuck up. You're going to run your channel and I'm going to run mine. I told y'all that shit a couple of months ago. I meant that shit. You're going to run your channel and I'm going to run mine. Period.
Exactly. But I do have another lighter note.
What's up?
That on the 26th, which is Sunday, it will be my 1 year anniversary for being shit log free and nigger free.
Yes.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
And
welcome to the panel, Richa. It's still on you, Coco. I saw her back there waiting.
No, it's all good. I just have to thank you. I mean, the 12 Days of Dustmas was a real gift that unfortunately keeps giving because of the mammy, but you know how it goes. But I was screaming on the top of my lungs, girl. I could not stop laughing, and I haven't even had my first glass of wine yet. So
it's time.
Yes.
It's time. It's 8 o'clock.
That didn't do nothing. That killed me.
Girl, y'all know, like I said, that video is a year old and absolutely nothing has changed in their community whatsoever. And also somebody else brought up to me that you see more and more people, particularly black males, trying to come to the table and have a conversation now. You fall for that shit if you want to. Those black males that come to the table to have a quote unquote heart-to-heart discussion with you, that is a bait and switch. You heard it here first.
Girl, they need somewhere to stay.
That's true.
Man, panda bears. Shit.
Oh yeah, it's cuffing season in the mammy hood, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chelsea. She said the mammy crema hairstyle is hilarious. Girl, I don't know what she was thinking with that shit. Why is it, y'all? And thank y'all too for being supportive, being around. I love Tuesdays and Fridays when I can come talk to y'all when I ain't got other shit going on. This is it. I love the ladies here, and I don't give a fuck what's going down. I know that at the end of a long week, sometimes it's just good to vent. Sometimes it's good to see the news. And sometimes it's just good to be around other women that think like you do. I'm not getting ready to do none of that level of hypergamy shit. And if there was anybody up under the impression that I was, let me go ahead and apologize to you, because you're never going to see that here. Ever. Can you do it? Of course. Should you do it? Of course. I'm into saving black women's lives in the best way I can. After you level up, I'll tell you look beautiful, and sis, you did a good job, but I'm not going to be talking about that shit. What I found with the level up community is they still entertain black males hardcore, right? And I'm not getting ready to do that. I got a couple videos I want to show y'all on why that's not a good idea. And some of these hypergamy bitches be hiding behind the fact that they want more money to get a high value black man. And those are no better than your run of the mill Dusty. Period. Point blank, period. Any motherfucking way. I appreciate you, Gemini. She says, I refuse to go in debt. Listen, I understand 150%. I'm not doing that shit. Let's go, y'all.
Happy holidays, Black Ishtan. Need last-minute shopping ideas for the people in your community? Here are some culture-friendly gift ideas for when you're short on time. One idea is a fifth of Hennessy for your degenerate Dusty. Disclaimer, if he drinks too much of this he is prone to breaking your fucking jaw. Oh, or try this. Buy him some blunt wraps. Nothing is more helpful to YouTuber Dusties than blunt wraps. Without them, how is he gonna make the smoking inhalation sounds when doing live videos? And don't forget the mammies in your life. Buy that bitch a home pregnancy test kit. This is a great gift idea because Black Ishtan mammies may be pregnant with a useless bastard that she can't afford at any given time. Happy shopping. And again, happy holidays.
Shout out to Mammy Muscle. Buy the mammies in your life a home pregnancy kit. There's never a time in their life where they don't think they're pregnant because they're always fucking niggas raw. And because they don't see the gynecologist often, their period isn't regular. So that would be a great gift for the mammies in your life. Somebody said drop the link. I'll drop the link. Give me 1 second. It's on you, Chim Chim, while I get this goddamn link together.
So with the pregnancies, hopefully they'll be able to afford that. I think it's only about like maybe $6 to $7 at like a pharmacy, maybe 10, like $10.99, $98. And with the blunt wraps, I think they'll like that too. You know, I mean, they've done a whole year of not working. Them work boots that them Tims that you bought him, they just in the corner. You know, he only go out to, fuck your neighbor next door too. That's the only time he used them. But other than that, you need to take care of your man, right? Right, mammies? Right. Yeah.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard, that they sell, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all up here on this panel, because this could be a complete lie. They sell pregnancy tests at Dollar Tree.
They do.
They do.
Stop lying! Stop!
They sell them
Yes.
at Dollar General too.
Yes. Every Dollar Tree in every community.
They are affordable.
Oh,
Dollar
They
Tree,
are.
Family Dollar, Dollar
It's the
Store,
same
But
all
test
of
you
them.
get when you go to the clinic. It's the HCG test. It's the same test. So there's really no excuse.
Desi, you want to know what else they sell there?
What?
Condoms.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Obviously,
$1
those are being
condom
used.
are not going to stop no baby from happening. They might as well go raw. The
Yeah,
fuck is
But
it made out of?
but based on the statistics in the U.S., he gonna kill her and the baby anyway.
That's true.
So it'll be a late term abortion shit. Whether the baby get past a dollar store condom and all the BV and HPV, by the time she get to 6 or 7 months, statistically, if she dies, it's gonna be because he killed her and the baby. So triple
Those
threat.
motherfucking secretions that come out of him are so acidic, it probably burned through the latex. And I'm not even trying to be funny. That smelly, acidic, sticky ass shit that be on black dudes. Oh my God.
I don't know. I ain't never been with one like that.
Me either. Remember, I'm a fucking nurse. I had to put a
Never.
bunch of Foley catheters.
I'm so sorry for you, DZ. I'm sorry.
You gotta hold it with one hand, lube it up, and then put the cat. It's ooh. Doctor
How
didn't
do
know
you
what I'm
not
talking about.
gag?
I did though. You know how you put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and press so that it can help with the nausea. That's what I used to do. And those alcohol pads help too. You open up the alcohol pad and just wave it in front of your nose to get a clean smelling. That was a hot ass mess. Any goddamn way. Hold on. I think we have one more word from our sponsor, and then we're gonna get to our videos and drag. And you motherfucking bitches, I'm not done with you. I got an attitude about you trying to tell somebody to quit talking about black men. Fuck black men. Let's go. Fucking weirdos.
What? Mammies? You thought that the Dusties forgot to get you a Christmas gift? Abso-fucking-lutely not. From what we have seen, Dusties give gifts that stay around for the longest. Mammies? You will be receiving Star Crunch Coochie by way of various infectious sexually transmitted diseases. You will also be receiving single motherhood rates higher than any other group of women. And if that isn't enough, you will get your ass kicked 3 times more than other groups of women. There is a long list of thoughtful gifts Dusties give you, and the bonus is it's year-round. You don't even have to wait for the holidays. For a full list of gifts Dusties specialize in, go to the CDC website and you will be pleasantly surprised. Have fun, dumbass, and Merry motherfucking Christmas.
So that's it for the words of our sponsor, Mammy Muscle. Mammy Muscle, shout out to you. There was some good sound advice given today by Mammy Muscle. Fuck with it. QEM, your device is not connected. Drink Me, your device is not connected. And let me get the link down here so that we can continue on with the Christmas festivities around this bitch. That's on you, Dr. Ian.
Yeah, I don't know. It's real sad to me. Like I said, I don't know any of these people that are talking about you. I don't know. I guess her name is Simply Stupid or something like that. But I don't know. I don't. That somebody just told me. But one of the things that I do know is that the truth does not need agreement, and the truth stands alone. And so you haven't lied yet.
I'm
And
trying to figure out what they're protecting them from. It's just, I don't know what you're protecting
well,
them
because
from.
of a mass exodus, DZ, a mass exodus. People are going to leave. People are going to leave when they hear this message, and women begin to pay attention. Just look around. They ain't got to even like how you say it. But if they look around and go fact check the information that's being given, it's not refutable. You can't refute it. So when you get the truth, there's going to be women who are going to be willfully ignorant and have a lot of cognitive dissonance, and they're going to stay and they're going to perish. But there are going to be girls that you get, that you pull out of the fire. They're on the call now. People, I'm in my house by myself, and we'll be tomorrow on Christmas, having a very happy time by myself, enjoying myself. Ain't bothered here for nobody but my goddamn child. And so when you begin to add to those numbers, and when the divestic group becomes really, really big, and it will include the women that are leveling up, but leveling up outside of Blackistan, because if you're leveling up inside that community, what are you leveling up to? There's a ceiling there. What are you leveling up to? And so they scared of the mass exodus, DZ, because ain't nobody gonna leave if you just talking about making money and getting your hair done and shit.
That's true. A lot
You
of
talking
them
about
women.
a bitch getting their shit split, they out.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It's just no other group of women are trying to keep the women in their group in destitute situations. The advice goes more like, hey, do what you got to do to take care of yourself, get yourself to safety. You know, if he's doing this, then you do this. Nobody is putting racial loyalty on those women, and it's very, very treasonous to do so. What's also treasonous is going back to the table, talking to those same men, the ones that got you in this situation. Remember? You remember those motherfuckers? The one that got you sitting in the very situation that you're sitting now, going back to the table to talk. This is not some new shit. They knew what they were supposed to be doing. They knew that they were supposed to be the protectors of you, and they didn't do it. Welcome to the panel, QEM. She fell off. Welcome to the panel, Gemini.
Hi, DZ.
What's going on, baby Case? Hit us with it.
Yeah. Okay, so Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone that does celebrate.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
I am by myself because I refuse to be around people that don't like me and I don't like them. So it is what it is. I think, honestly, the best gift I can give to myself ever. And I recently cut off a friend that I had for 6 years. Like I said I think a couple of panels ago, Black man, it was well needed. That was one of my best gifts I gave to myself as well.
Congratulations.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Better sitting with a fucking cat.
Thank you. I mean, we share a phone bill together, but come 2022, he's going to be paying this bill by himself because I'm getting my own plan. So, yeah, we'll officially be done with each other and associating.
Shit. That's what's up.
Yep.
Ladies, talking about why they're staying, I'm legit confused by that. If you look at the title of that article right there, This is coming from MSNBC and Newsweek. It says group of monkeys kill over 250 dogs in revenge in an Indian town. What did the dogs do, you say? Well, one of the dogs killed a baby monkey. What the monkeys have been doing is going to the dogs, scooping them up off the street, taking them up to high buildings and throwing them the fuck off the building, taking them to high trees and throwing them the fuck off the tree. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? She said she read the article. This right here is a monkey protecting his tribe. You don't even expect that motherfucker over there, that Dusty, to do what a goddamn monkey, group of monkeys, did over one of their motherfucking babies. An infant monkey was mauled to death by a dog. And guess what the monkeys did? They got together and was like, when we see a motherfucking dog, that's his motherfucking ass. And they're not killing them in a nice way. They flinging them the fuck off of buildings. Okay? You mean to tell me you still getting ready to protect that nigga and his image and put race loyalty on the rest of black women? Cause what again? I'm sorry. Please straighten me out. Anybody got anything on this? Because this is highly embarrassing for the group.
All I'm gonna say is I need those monkeys on my team because that is solidarity right there.
Hey, y'all remember how they used to get mad when white folk or anybody else would say monkey?
Yes.
Remember that? It's like, okay, so now you got to pick something totally different because even a monkey knows in no kingdom, wild kingdom, that you protect that which you produce. And when somebody comes against the most vulnerable in the group, which would be the baby, then everybody come together and you murder everything. If black women had enough sense, black women would band together to come against black men because that's what's killing you and your children.
Thank
if
you.
Had enough sense.
Mic drop. Thank you.
Just saying.
Thank you. And you sitting up here coming after the group of women that say, hey, do you, sis, but I'm leaving. And the people that's fucking you up, they good. And you're going to come after a group of women that's, I done heard 3 different definitions of divestment. I thought y'all was done. Why you still talking about this? Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all bet when you come after us instead of the motherfuckers that's putting you in the morgue almost 1,600 this year alone.
And not just that, DZ, not just, killing them, but doing horrendous stuff to their children and plus the mammy's children, because I'm sure they're a blended family sometimes. So it's like, even when they do those disgusting things to children, you still back them. Oh no,
they do back them.
And you said that's so nice. These motherfuckers don't know what no blended goddamn family is. It's all kind of jagged edges. Ain't no blending. It ain't no blending.
Well, Alicia Keys' version of a blended family. that's
you mean
that's
she
what I meant. Like her
husband
kids and his kids from his like early baby mamas.
Oh, well, that's not what's happening in Blackistan. It's 3 and 4 baby daddies, 3 and 4 baby mamas, and niggas is buying their kids shoes and other kids walking barefoot on hot coals. It ain't blended. Ain't shit blended about it.
And we got to stop disrespecting monkeys like that because I didn't even know that they had the capability to band together like that and make do you understand that they were committing premeditated murder? You have to get the dog, take the dog all the way up the building and throw him the fuck off. That's premeditation. They put together a plan, something that Dusties can't even do.
And
when they want to fuck some,
when they got the baby pups, it was like, bitch, if you killing our babies, we finna go kill yours too.
Yep, an eye for an eye.
They damn sure did.
Some Godfather Carlito's way type shit.
When I first saw this article, y'all, I thought it was like a Laugh-A-Palooza type joke article. But then I saw the MSN in the corner. I'm like, wait, hold the fuck on. They telling the truth. This is a real fucking story. Welcome back, QEM. Your device is connected now. And I got to answer a text. So hit it.
Hey, Auntie DC.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas.
Hey. Okay, so I just wanted to bring in a fun fact because you were talking about primates. Most of the black male population, I won't say men because they don't qualify, black male population in the gentrified Blackistan where I'm from, in the super bottoms of the doldrums of the ghetto, they call themselves gorillas and apes. And they even put the ape emoji on their profile intro. So nobody here needs to have any guilt about calling them apes or monkeys. Even YouTube, please understand they love that name. So moving on.
No one was feeling any guilt though. I never felt
But the
guilty. I
thing,
was just trying to stay in community guidelines around this bitch.
the thing
I know
is that it's an insult to monkeys and apes because even they take care of their own community. It's an insult to the animals now.
It is because they are very organized, and we know that organization and Blackistan just do not mix. So moving on. I just wanted to first of all say thank you to Auntie DZ for first of all bringing me to the light, because I've been celibate for 2+ years, but I first came to divestment through the path of somebody with a 7 in their name. And when we talk about makeup and matte lipsticks and cream lipsticks, I've been doing makeup since I was 2, no lie. Like, literally, nobody cares. So, again, I was about to take all that celibacy and waste it on another something we can say on Discord.
Okay.
And because of the level up community, I was probably going to end up in another casket because I'm too much for the brown male community. And I would have been 7.5 feet under because I would have been trying to be like Uncle Ben's wife. Uncle Ben is Uncle Ben. You know who Uncle Ben is. They have a 7 in their name. And I would have been just like their wife with like a weird foyer with nothing in it and just babbling about trying to get anything from anybody. And if you guys remember me from the Burn the Cape show, I definitely almost got into a mess because of that type of thinking. That city girls, Blackistan, just get what you can get from these men, quote unquote, whatever color, even though they're what color. I won't even say BROWN because of YouTube, but you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, I want to say thank you, Auntie DZ, and I'm not trying to get emotional, but maybe I will because I'm a Libra. I literally love you, Auntie DZ, because again, like I said, when I first came on here and the Burning Cape show, I love you and I thank you for leading me to the real light, because I would have ended up wasting all of the growth that I've come through bothering with people who would probably end up killing me. So again, I just want to say thank you so much.
I love you too. I do. And
No,
this is the reason I'm telling you, QEM. You and others like you are the reason why I get up here and drag the fuck out of these other bitches that say people need to quit talking about black males. So
no,
the
you
day
really
that
saved my life. Like, you really saved my life. Like, seriously though, like you really saved my life, because I literally would have went. No, I'm dead serious. Like, seriously, the universe I believe in 110%. And like, I know you're not religious, but like, literally, listen. Like, you literally are giving it to me uncut, and I came through the 7, the bang, and then you, boom. Like 2 years, like a year and a half maybe into celibacy of what the fuck am I doing? Why am I wasting my coochie? Let me get together. Like, let me find somewhere to be, like where I can get the real information, because even though you preaching this, you're not giving me a solution. Like, you gave me a solution, and I want to thank you, because I'm not going to end up like these people. I could have, would have, should have a couple of years ago, not even a decade ago, because I'm still detoxing. And one thing I want to say before I drop down is that young girls listening to this, like, I'm literally working through 10 years of bullshit from people we can say on Discord. Again, like, please understand, like, this is not a game. Like, this is serious. Like, please understand that Where you will be in 10 years depends on who you're dealing with right effing now, right
True.
now. And I don't give a damn about Christmas, the Sun Festival, none of that bullshit. Like, understand that tonight is a night. Like, you really need to make a decision on whether or not you want to live, or whether you want to live a good life, or whether you want to live some bullshit. You know that crackhead ass auntie, that bullshit ass auntie, that fat ass auntie who come up to you all the time with some bullshit story, or who always getting roasted by all the other aunties. You do not want to be her. You don't. Understand that these men do not care anything about you, and that you are the first being on the planet, and that you will and you can come up from whatever situation you're in right now. Understand that the black man is just not it. Please understand from
Not
this.
only QEM that
Please.
do they not care about you, the fact of the matter is they fucking hate you. They
They
hate you. Have
hate
you seen
you.
the brutal savagery in which they deal with black women? I mean, we've seen what this past year?
God.
Beheadings, we've seen dismemberment, we've seen strangulation, we've seen shooting, we've seen it all. And don't even get me started with the R word. They deal with you with complete savagery. And also other groups of women are finding out because they have been completely savage with their ass this year too. 2021 was crazy, and you already know that the domestic violence rate before the so-called pandemonium came along,
Panini.
the panini or whatever came along, they already was kicking ass. Now these women were stuck in quarantine in the house with these motherfuckers, and the domestic violence rate damn near quadrupled. That's hate.
Let's talk about, if they want to talk about the white man so much, even during slavery, the black man would beat you after the white man beat you. So remember that, to all you hotep mammies like I used to be. Understand that at the end of the day, this is life or death. And these men will and can kill you. My mother is not here anymore, and this is 5 years until the fifth Christmas that I had to spend without her. And we used to do, when I say BIG, bigger and uglier than that fat motherfucker Biggie could have ever been, bitch. Understand, we used to do Christmas big, and I do not have her anymore because she loved the man more than she loved herself. Please understand that this is not a life or death. This is not a game. Like, I understand Instagram, all that social media bullshit. Understand that at the end of the day, even if you put out some fake shit that you fucking with a nigger, excuse me. Again, if you fucking with a black male, understand that you still will end up in where my mama is without me. At the end of the day, please understand that this is not a game, and that Auntie DZ is doing something for your good. Even if it hurts, even if it triggers you, even if it makes your stomach hurt. Understand that I've seen and heard and I've lived through some shit that people don't live through. So I understand you don't want to be in a newspaper, all this ghetto shit. You don't deserve
Some people
that
have
shit.
to learn the hard way, though, honestly, QEM, because there were always people around that would, spit a little bug in their ear and say, hey, don't do that. And if you're older than the girl, if she's completely immersed in that culture, the first thing she's going to do is believe black males in the fact that you are bitter. No matter what your living situation is, you can be married, single, rich, or whatever. She's going to believe that you are bitter and you didn't get the black man that you wanted. You even have older women that know the game that'll say that same shit to you. The shit is treasonous as fuck.
Listen,
what do you mean bitter?
I'm saying right now here to you on TVDZ. Listen. I've heard stories from people at barely 30 seconds in random situations in the last 90 days in my personal work history where women have told me the bullshit, the same shit that you starting to go on right now at 19, 20 years old. Please leave them alone. Understand that there is so much pain and there is so much hurt that comes with dealing with B males. I'm not even gonna say it because I know how like YouTube is. Listen, B males, black males. Listen, understand. Leave them alone. There is so much pain in my heart at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. If you have a baby, understand that your baby is gonna go through so much pain. And I'm not even trying to get all Jenny Jones. Listen, Auntie DZ, I'm just saying the people that you just roasted almost sent me to hell once again on the last chance of a ride that I had in my life. And you came in at the point where I literally was about to almost go right back down that rabbit hole thinking, okay, well, he got some money. Okay, he got some money. Money. He gave me this, he gave me that. Listen, go back to the Burn the Cape show, and that's my first time ever coming on this platform. Understand? I've been coming on YouTube, period. So understand, Auntie DZ, I want to say thank you. And again, to the ladies in the Discord, I'm so sorry for rapping last time, but understand, I'm a Libra, I'm creative, and I literally
Girl,
just
get your rapper ass, have a drink, and sit down somewhere with your crazy
I'm
self.
really lit right now, and I'm totally saying.
Let me shout out Patricia. I knew you was drinking something because you know
tonight I am. Tonight
it is what it is.
Me all y'all want to. Tonight,
girl, I hear it. You know, the nurses in the chat can tell you the hardest part of nursing school was when they were teaching you assessment from head to fucking toe. We can spot somebody that's been drinking all the way down the fucking street. We already know, honey, the assessment. That's one thing about registered nurses. They're going to assess the fuck out of you. They done figured out 5 or 6 things about you before you sat down and gave your date of birth. And that's a fact. Patricia said, Glocktunde said, it's not the black man's job to fix the black community. He said, Africa is straight, no BS. Africa straight, though. We got jokes. We got jokes tonight.
Oh, I got a good joke, DZ. Can I tell a joke?
What's the joke,
Okay,
baby?
so he said Africa straight. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be straight when the Asian men come in and take your women and put y'all in slavery, except this time it's just gonna be y'all.
Love you. Are you Dusty?
Hello, how are you?
I'm awesome. Just trying to figure out where you at with it, sis.
Right. Okay, my name is Jeru. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Detroit, but I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I see a lot of things going on, and I see a lot of like gay black men stick up for, you know, black women more than the straight black men. And I'm like, what? They're not even to us.
Love
That's
you.
a Decepticon. That's a Decepticon.
Yeah, love you. That ain't it, baby. That ain't it.
Yeah.
Still a Dusty.
Oh, of course. They're very dusty. And I feel like they don't like intelligent, you know, women that knows what's going on. I've been watching multiple YouTubers, especially you, about what's going on. And honestly, if I didn't wake up, I want to say even a year ago, I would have been in the trenches for real on a twin air mattress, fighting for my life. So I really appreciate you, and it's just sad what we're experiencing and going through, and we really have to stick together.
We do. And the thing is, you don't have to go through that. A lot of the tethering comes from excuses like that's my family, that's my brother. Another idiot ass excuses. Oh, I'm also black too. That doesn't stop them from doing you in, sis. He saw that he was black when he choked your goddamn neck. Is that one of them dogs done came back to life from that town where the monkeys was fucking them up?
Oh, they trying to get revenge.
The dog done resurrected. Lazarus come forth round this bitch. Who else we got back here? Freedom C, are you Dusty?
No, I just finished taking a bath.
What's up, Freedom C?
No, I just wanted to thank you. So I'm in the bathroom right now. I just wanted to thank you so much. You're so awesome. I kind of just want to share a little brief story that happened to me. I'm 35 years old, and when I was young, unfortunately, I didn't know any better, but I met a guy, and I'm a dark-skinned black girl, but he was darker than me. And the first thing he was telling me was, "You're the darkest girl I've ever been with."
That was not a red flag.
Not understanding. Not understanding what was to happen next, you know, because again, I'm from the background-wise, I'm from the Caribbean. So, you know, we're taught that black men idolize light-skinned girls. So in my head, I felt special. But to make a long story short, severely abused. We would compare skin colors and all that other stuff.
Oh my God.
He would tell me my lips were too big, my teeth were too big. And if a man would look at me, he would say, "You're only good enough for a good fuck."
Wow.
You know, so he
said that to your
really,
face?
yeah, he said that to my face.
Ladies, all right. What's happening here? They are so bold that they saying the shit to your face now. You can't
but at that
keep sitting
point,
there.
yeah. But at that point, I was already kind of broken. So it was like, and he was slightly older than me. Yeah, it was already broken. So again, unfortunately, when I was about to leave, I did get pregnant by it, you know, unfortunately. And, you know, he was starting another family somewhere else in Florida. He actually left me for a white woman with like 5 kids by 3 different men so that he can tell me that his daughter looked like a Black Indian girl. That's what he wanted. He wanted light-skinned kids. And my daughter and his daughter is actually 7 months apart, and she's 8 now, and he has never seen her.
He was trying to break you. You said you were
and,
already broken, and then he started chopping down. You were a sitting duck to him.
Yeah, and then whenever, sorry.
It's not bad to see somebody, a male, see that he's Black and keep it moving. A lot of people think that's prejudice or give somebody a chance. Yeah, this is how the chances end up. They end up telling you that you're only good for a fuck.
Yeah, and it was to my face. And it was so weird because when he was down and out, that's when he would treat me the nicest. But when I would help him write his resumes and he got a job, he would start treating me like crap. And then
did you start his resumes after he said this to you?
Again, I was foolish. So he got me in my early 20s. Yeah, he got me in my early 20s. So at that moment, like, because for a year he was straight.
Can I ask you a question? What was your upbringing like? Because in your, I don't, early 20s, what got you to that point? Like, what was your upbringing? What was your daddy like?
I think my first heartbreak was my dad.
Okay,
right?
so that's what it is.
Yeah. My first heartbreak was my dad. My dad was a liar, a manipulator, all that other good stuff. He too was married.
So your dad is a Black man.
Of course. Haitian.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's me, Chim Chim.
Hi, how are you?
It's good. I have a question for you. Like, how did you build yourself up to move past that? You know that.
Somebody got a TV on in the back, and they trying to sell you something. Put that shit on mute. On crime.
Well, what happened was when I finally washed off the dust, I started dating again, and I realized I was meeting the same Black guy, the same kind of colorism narrative. Oh, you're so dark, but you know, you're pretty. I'm like, what's going on? So a friend of mine said, oh, it's your energy that you're putting out. It's your energy. You know, I'm like, it can't be because 80% of us are meeting the same Black man. There's no way all of us could be meeting the same Black man. So then I realized that. So then I start listening to women like you, DZ, Lexus Estes, even Chrissy. I listen to a lot of these channels. I'm like, no, there's something wrong with them. And that is when I came to the realization, no, it's not me, it's them. Because I have my degree, I pay my bills, I have a car, I have my own place. So what is wrong with me that it's just, they always say something about my skin color. So, and I'm not even that dark. So it's just the weirdest thing.
But if you was the color of goddamn, right, like the like if you was the color of the goddamn pavement, that don't mean nothing.
Exactly. Regardless
and if
of
you
what.
and if you didn't have a degree, and if you didn't pay your bills, you are still worthy of fucking being able to breathe in and out.
Yeah.
Those things don't make you worthy of being able to breathe in and out. I'm getting upset even listening to the shit. I married and divorced a Haitian. I'ma just tell you like this. He need a bullet. If you got a bullet, that's the only thing that's gonna fix that motherfucking situation, because those Caribbean men are very dangerous.
Yeah, they're terrible.
And the colorism, the colorism, woo, Chad, that gets me so angry. Very angry. Okay, I'm gonna go back on you.
Let me ask this. Drink Me, are you dusty?
No, I'm still not dusty. I was here last time.
Uh-oh. Is this the real Drink Me or somebody trolling? I got you.
No, it's me.
Okay, wonderful. You know they be using people's names to get up here some damn time, girl. I gotta sift through it. No shade.
I gotcha. Don't worry, I'm the one with Clorox bleach. So
what's up? What you got?
Who the hell is No Name? I'm sorry.
So I have a heart-wrenching Christmas story for this year involving my dusty cousin.
Okay, what you got?
Okay, so because of the panorama that happened, last year, I had to move back home. And it's me, him, and other various siblings with my parents. He decides, since he's angry at his baby mama, he's going to threaten her and his daughter, saying he's going to kill them both.
Wonderful.
And so that's why he went out and decided to buy an entire toy aisle of gifts for her so he could buy back her love. And she won't even see him.
I'm sorry.
She's 5 and she doesn't want to see him. Even she understood how fucked up he is.
These women understand how fucked up. Y'all don't let these mammies fool you thinking they confused. They not confused. They're not confused. It's been too much going on, and people since the panorama happened have been glued to their devices out of boredom during their quarantine. They came across some shit. They've seen it, and they're choosing not to understand it. So if a 5-year-old baby can see it, honey, you have no excuse unless you need a helmet on. I said what I said.
And I just wanted to say something, if I could say something.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he was the child there when he threatened her and the mother?
Nope, it was all over the phone. She was standing right next to her mother.
So she heard it.
So he really thought by saying over the phone he's going to do that to his own child. When a child feels betrayed by her parent or their parent in general, they go into like a fearful mode, and it's like it cuts off immediately. And you thought you were going to buy that child back with toys?
Oh, and get this.
Are you?
His second baby mama paid for it all.
I can't.
Mammy.
Mammy. Bitches is dumb. Like, bitches is dumb. Like, every time I hear some shit, it be like, you got the power to stop all this shit. Walk the fuck away. Like, walk the fuck away. All it requires is walking the fuck away, cutting your phone off, cutting off access, and you can keep your motherfucking life and keep your children fucking safe. Like, I don't be having these. How do you muster up sympathy for motherfuckers?
Listen,
did you want
hear
to
that
die?
all the time in the hood?
You gotta want to die.
Yep.
There's so many solutions flying around this bitch. I don't know where the no solutions coming. Listen, 2 words that I'm tired of is those bitches trauma bonding.
Yes.
You don't know what trauma bonding is if you think this is what it is. This is not what it is. Trauma bonding does not follow up with solutions for said problem.
Mm-hmm.
Trauma bonding is sitting there stewing in the problem over and over and over with no solutions offered. Get the shit correct. Get your dumb ass up and leave. Yes, ma'am.
But what if we are bonding in going through our trauma? Like, everybody has different levels of trauma. Like the baby that just spoke about a nigga telling her she would have whatever fucked and dark skin. That may be something that she needs to connect with another person, or something that they went through to get through to the other side and use a solution. So when people say dumb shit like you trauma bonded, but bitch, if you trauma bonded, at least be trauma bonded with a purpose. Because you motherfuckers be bonding over fucking hair weave, lipstick, and other shit. You still getting dropped off in motherfucking body bags.
Be so looking good in that body bag.
Right. And they do that shit to try to neutralize or change the conversation. We're trauma bonding, bitch, so what? We doing a lot of bitter ass trauma bonding over this motherfucker, and we still inhaling and exhaling in this bitch.
Thank you. The end goal is to get away with your life. Get away with some sanity, peace, and your mental health in order. Mm-hmm. You bitches want to stay around, and I love how they come chill with us when they mad at they nigga. No, that's who be trauma bonding. The ones that come, say they shit, and then next thing you know, you be like, what happened to Bonetta? Where I haven't seen her in a couple days. That bitch done found a new goddamn dusty shit log, and she's slobbing that bitch down all the way down to the
Bonetta.
Disgusting.
All the way to the base.
Oh my god. Deezy, you're painting a horror story.
And I think like they feel like they're the most wanted men because we are fighting for them. Like we are fighting tooth and nail for some stale dick, and it's sad.
You speaking a whole lot of French. Who is we?
Oh, not us. I'm just saying, like, a lot of Black women, mammies in general, like, they're fighting tooth and nail for them, coming out with apology videos and all of this pandering. And it's just like, first, we need to focus on ourselves and heal ourselves first before we even feel the need to heal anybody else.
Y'all be giving a fuck about bitches that y'all shouldn't give a fuck about. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, if that listen, some bitches got a death wish. Okay, and if you spend a lot of your time and your energy worrying about what another bitch doing, and you ain't got your healing and your stuff together, you can't get that energy back. It's going in the fucking trash can. You're giving your energy, putting it in the trash can. When a bitch want to fight about a dude, let her do that. She gonna weed her stuff. But listen, a lot of these deaths, and I know people don't want to hear this. A lot of these Black women dying and shit, and Black men dying and killing. That shit is spirit thinning the motherfucking herd. Because spirit done already told you, gave you the numbers, the nigga gonna kill you, he gonna knock your head off, he gonna fuck the children up, and you still over there playing. You gonna end up like motherfucking Sandra Bland. You're gonna end up like motherfucking Breonna Taylor. You're gonna end up like the goddamn lady who baby was murdered. All that shit, you over there playing with motherfucking death and destruction, and bitch, you're gonna get caught up in it. So I don't want no parts of it.
Well, they also have these people that march and do all this extra shit. And y'all remember, I forget that girl's name, young girl, real chocolatey, beautiful Black girl. She was marching at Black Lives Matter, and she got killed that same night by another Black person.
Yeah, she was Nigerian, right?
You talking about Tolu, Tolu, her and the white lady that died at the same time by the nigga? Yeah, in Tallahassee. And do you know her family had done put her out? Like, even her family, that girl was struggling. Because I know a friend of mine that know that lives in Tallahassee that knew her. And she was still out there, social justice warrior. She was doing her own thing, and she was fighting for everybody. And that man killed her and that white lady.
Wow.
Damn sure did. Chris, are you dusty?
No, I'm just upset because a lot of these men were talking about Lauren Smith Fields. I think she was like a woman who met like a older white guy on Bumble, and she invited him to her apartment, and she ended up dead, and now they're like rejoicing over it, and it's just got me in my feelings. I wanted some advice.
What color lipstick was she wearing? Because apparently we're not supposed to talk about Black women being killed. We're supposed to be talking about hair, makeup, travel into Dubai. Oh, and don't forget not to eat certain things and that type of shit. Okay?
And BBLs.
She probably fed him meat, and he said he was a vegan. That's probably what happened.
You done heard some shit.
I debated with her about Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
No.
But he was a white guy. He was a white guy, right?
Yeah, he was an older.
Yeah, so they were celebrating the fact that a white guy killed this Black woman.
They do all the time, though. Every time that happens, on the rare occasion that it does, might I add, they celebrate.
Yeah.
They still talking about and celebrating that ass whooping that Chad Wheeler put on that Black woman. They love that shit. They love it.
But
and you fighting for them.
The statistics are like it's happening every 5 hours in our community. It's like, where's the most risk? It just pissing me off.
They don't want to talk about that part.
Men are the most dangerous motherfuckers in society, period. So let's just go there. Like if you got a fucking prostate or a penis, it's gonna kill you statistically. It just so happens that if it's Black with a prostate or a penis, it's gonna be 6 times more likely to fucking kill you. So we're not capping for murderers, but regardless of their fucking color.
Right.
Period.
You know?
So I don't get that.
Well, they want you to ignore the over 1,000 women that were murdered by Black men and talk about that one Black woman that was fucked up by this white guy. And that's just, it is what it is. And that's not what's going to happen. You talk about that shit over there. It seems to be getting your dick hard. So go ahead and talk about it on your platform. YouTube channels are free. So open up your dick liquor and start talking about it. Like I said, I talk about what's happening the most with Black women, and you are happening the most with Black women. Deal with it. Sorry, not fucking sorry. Tammy, are you ashy? Tammy, say something or I'm going to drop you, wonderful person. 3,
the DZ pause.
2, and everybody say good night to Tammy. And
good night, Tammy.
Goodbye.
I'm trying to keep some
probably a
seats.
dusty, y'all.
Ain't no telling. The default
Yeah,
pick
because
was
soon
of
as
a
they get
man.
on, they're silent, you know.
Either
and
that or
scared.
screaming to the top of their fucking lungs.
Like that other idiot that comes here every week.
In the back chat, who is No Name? Is that a man?
Right.
I don't know. What are they saying?
A chromosome deficient fool, basically.
Got to be.
No Name.
He
Click
said,
the
"Are
link.
you still gonna keep talking about it? It's in 2022."
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I sure am.
We should have started talking about y'all way before, you know, now. Like
shit, 1922,
1922,
1822.
Exactly.
We late to the damn party.
We
shit.
late.
So y'all got these niggas out here thinking that they can talk to you any kind of motherfucking way. Even the ugly ones think. Even the ugly ones think that they can say some shit to you. Let's take a gander at this real quick. Where's my tab so I can get this over with?
You know, I was like when I was younger, there was
hold on a second, babe.
Why do black
Oh my
women
God.
get mad at us black men for dating white women? I don't get that. Like, black women, is it a problem that white women still us? Or
this motherfucker said,
or do you want
Space going one
us
way.
to come to the black side?
Ew.
His
Girl.
nose and his mouth is going one way.
He got, what's the name of that condition that he got? Was it cerebral palsy? Not cerebral palsy. He got something.
The fact of the matter is, these bitches are so desperate that this motherfucker right here think that he can ask you what's up. What's your problem? Why you got a problem with that? You mad at me because I'm fucking around white girls? That lets you know, his face alone lets you know that you doing too much, sis. That's too much confidence. We got pretty black girls that don't talk shit because their confidence is low. This motherfucker's lips look like liver, right?
He'd have got beat up in the 80s. He'd have got beat up in the 80s. Would have fucked him up.
Remember when Kevin Samuel said the asymmetrical bullshit? His face, there is no symmetry in his face.
That's him all the way, DZ. It really is, and he really does look like you know,
Gray
the
hair.
crackhead
Each body
baby
part
syndrome.
is going different ways.
Hold on a second. Don't talk over people, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, he looks like a combination of crackhead baby syndrome as well as fetal alcohol syndrome. Both of them motherfuckers, along with incest. With I bet you anything, his parents are brother and sister.
Did y'all hear him swallow that spit at the end, y'all?
I'm like, oh, I almost threw up.
Did y'all
I
hear
was
it?
like damn wine, and I'm like, yo, why? I'm like, you are ruining my palate. I'm drinking a very nice Pinot Grigio, and I'm like, dude, you fucking up my vibe.
Oh my
dude.
God. He need dermatology and he need a dentist. You see that big ass? He need Dr. Pimple Popper. Cause he got that big ass thing on his nose.
No, you know what he needed? He needed to be swallowed, basically.
He got extra lip meat. You see that extra lip meat?
No,
Why
he looks like a failed abortion. Sorry.
Yeah, he really does, girl. Oh my God. Ugh.
This is a damn shame.
Is it too late to abort him? He was 40. We can go back and
Yeah, he's a failed one. They tried to scrape him out, and he's just still there.
Did y'all hear him say white women are stealing us? Honey, if you don't sit your face is bold. Your face has an attitude.
He needs to steal a mask from Party City at this point because it's just not working for him.
I get amazed. Absolutely amazed. Thank you, Toffee Tastic. Appreciate you. Ladybug, are you dusty? Ladybug. 3, 2, 1. Let's say goodnight to Ladybug.
Good night.
Wonderful.
Good night, Ladybug.
Good night. Happy holidays.
Let me put this link back down here. I don't know. Maybe they're having technical difficulties. I don't fucking know.
But
Tammy, why are you
okay.
back, Tammy? You don't have nothing to say, remember? All right, look, I'm gonna try one more time. Tammy, you dusty or
Tammy's
no?
a mammy.
Tammy.
Maybe she's having sound issues, DZ.
Could be. Could be Tammy. When you work out the sound issues, we'll be here. Darling, baby, as my mother used to say.
That's old girl. You aging me, girl. That damn song.
Oh, you remember that? My mom
Hell
used to
yeah! Oh
love
my
that song.
god.
She loved that fucking song.
Hmm.
Gemini, welcome back to the panel.
Hey, DZ, sorry, I was eating. Sorry, so I had to step down for a bit.
No, it's
so
all good.
So I wouldn't be rude. So
food is good, girl. It's all good. We love food.
Yeah, I ordered too much and I can't eat it all. I'll eat it all tomorrow, though.
Hey.
Let me move this out the way. I got a few people back here. Kiki Lap, are you dusty? Kiki.
Kiki, do you love me?
Kiki. You came up to troll, you little bitch. Get your motherfucking mammy ass up out of here. Fuck wrong with you?
This is a panel full of powerful black women. We are not going for that.
Exactly.
Honey.
Get
I'm
you
enjoying
up.
this shit.
Girl, listen.
Somebody got some feedback. Where the fuck is that coming from? I'm enjoying this shit, honestly. Okay, Aries lady, are you ashy, dusty, mammy? What are you?
None of that. Hello,
Boom.
ladies. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Same to you. I'm glad
Happy
you came
holidays.
up.
Merry Christmas.
Holiday, honey.
Listen, that creature that was on the screen. What made me mad about it is there is somebody that is, I was gonna curse, but there is somebody that is sleeping with that, and that's why he.
You think so?
That's why he thinks he can say the things he's saying.
I don't. Oh my God, that's some fear factor shit. I couldn't imagine. Nobody better not be opening up their legs to that motherfucker.
But listen, DZ, I bet you anything it's like a Tammy Slayton from My 1,000-Pound Sister type life, bitch, like the beluga whale type Becky that likes to date feeders so that they can get all the food they fucking want. Them the enablers that enable morbidly obese beluga whales. So that's my guess. That's probably the only source of punani that he's able to even get a hold of.
I mean, he's getting it because you clearly see, and I'm not a nurse or a medical person at all, but you clearly see some type of disease on his lips and nose.
Something's off.
There is some type of syphilis. I don't know, herpes. There's something going on. So he's getting it or he's taking it from somebody because that's what they do best. But that just turned my stomach. But I also called because I've been listening for a while to the divested crowd, but every once in a while in the other spaces of YouTube, you tend to get things popped up, and I don't know who the patriarchy of the manosphere is, but I guess recently this person passed away, and
yes, that's so goddamn wonderful. He was an asshole. He was terrible.
I think somebody did voodoo because I think that he's been talking so long and he's been saying the same things for a long time.
And get this, nobody told him he was saying the same things. He could just come up there and say it.
Say that. No one tells him stop talking about black women like that. Stop saying black women are mentally impaired and that they deserve to die. I mean, he finally just died, but no one tells him that.
Let me ask you this. Why on Earth, with as large as the manosphere is and how many people are in it, how many men frequent it, and even some of the mammies frequent the manosphere, why was one of their godfathers holding a GoFundMe so that he could be cremated?
Well, that's what I wanted to bring up too. I happened to be listening to a live, and I've never listened to this person. I didn't even know it existed, but I happened to come across a live, and one of his pom-pom cheerleading, I guess, fans was like, "Oh, he got money," and they showed that they actually were putting money together because of the other platform that they were using to bash black women crashed, or they lost the money because niggas. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. They can't really function financially well or any other way But they were saying that no, we have $91,000 that he saved, so
That's
he
a
wasn't
lie.
right. He wasn't broke, and they was arguing this down on this live. I mean, they were going hard.
That is a
I
flat
was
out
like, they
lie.
must have been sucking his dick when he had this heart attack. I mean, how are they mad?
Actually, on the GoFundMe, if you look at it, someone sent a screenshot of the GoFundMe, and apparently his sibling is the one that created it.
Yes.
For $1,200, I'm like, bro, if you don't have fucking
that means he didn't have a mortgage payment for next month.
$1,200 in your fucking bank account.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
You grown as
like,
hell.
Really? Girl,
if you that
yeah.
old and don't have $1,200 in your bank account, you did something clearly wrong. And what he was doing was spending too much time on the internet, worried about bitches that didn't want to fuck him and trying to spread the seed. But he's out of here, thank goodness. Who's next? Who the fuck is next?
I'm saying it's coming. I
I'm
would
looking at
hope
my
they would
watch
be
to
smart
see.
enough to, pipe it down, because it's starting to look like a lot of them are, moving left to the left. So we'll see who else is next. But
Hey,
BB,
level, go ahead.
Can we do a wish list of
that's for Discord. That's for
2022?
Discord.
Yeah, that
Well, yeah,
that gotta
we'll
be a
wait on that.
Discord.
I mean,
Yes.
I have the list is quite long for me. So.
Hey, level up crew. The level up crew that say that you can also level up and the person can be black as well. I got a candidate for you. He is a realtor out of Miami. What you guys would call handsome. Here he is.
We start with a developing story from the city of Miami. That's where police have announced the arrest of a 25-year-old real estate agent accused of several attacks on the homeless, at least one of them deadly. CBS 4's Joel Waldman joins us now from the Miami Police Department with everything we know so far. Joel?
Lauren, we've learned a lot throughout the day. Police say that 25-year-old man is likely responsible for 2 murders, 1 attempted murder, and possibly other heinous crimes. Dapper and decked out in slick-looking suits and sitting atop speedy sports cars, these are typical Facebook pictures of a young man in the prime of his life. But Miami police and Mayor Francis Suarez say this 25-year-old took lives, calling Willie Suarez Maceo a cold, calculated serial killer.
On the eve of Christmas, we have a very dangerous person off of the streets now.
We had a witness that flagged down one of our police officers that was on patrol in the area 400 Southwest 2nd Avenue.
That's where interim Miami Police Chief Manny Morales says a homeless man was discovered shot in the head but alive Tuesday around 8 p.m. Less than 2 hours later, another homeless man was shot and killed in Wynwood.
Officers quickly connected the 2 incidents, not only because of the short span of time between the 2 shootings, but because both incidents involved victims that were homeless.
The interim chief says detectives quickly pieced together physical evidence found at both scenes, which was matched by ballistic experts, along with surveillance video, eventually finding their person of interest, who we now know is 25-year-old Suarez Maceo. But sadly, the story does not end there.
One of the lead investigators noticed a resemblance that the suspect of this incident had to a crime that took place back in October 16.
Back on October 16th, another homeless man was murdered, this time brutally stabbed to death. Police believing Suarez Maceo is the cold-blooded killer in that case, too. The chief grateful for his detectives' relentless work.
At the Miami Police Department, diligently worked this case for almost 48 straight hours. The investigators took no rest. They knew they were close. They felt the pain. They felt the injustice that the victims had suffered at the hands of this cruel individual.
A cruel individual looking.
There you go, mammies. He's in a suit. He's educated. He's young. He's handsome. If you're ready to level up, so we can talk about leveling up right now. He would be a level up for some of you ladies, right? Why don't you go ahead and make him comfortable? He's going to be in one place for a while. He has a 1-bedroom apartment. It also has 1 sink and 1 toilet. There's probably 2 beds in there, and he probably has company all the time. They call him a cellmate. Real estate person, realtor, real estate investor. This is your level up. And what's going on, Blackistan? Why is there so many serial killers coming from your community? hailing from your community. I thought that's not something that you guys engaged in. I'm confused. He's 25. He's young. He's handsome, I guess. He has money and he's educated. What the fuck you waiting on? I
Hey,
know what you.
DZ,
Yes,
is he
ma'am.
a Rose Dusty? Because that name sound real. You know, in Miami, they be. You get what I'm saying? Like, is he a Spanish Dusty?
I'm not sure what he is. All I see is that nigga sitting there. I don't know whose ass he fell out of, but he's here.
Because that's Suarez and Maceo. You heard all of that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
I heard it. In my eyes, this is a nigga.
Oh no! Oh no!
Exactly.
Oh no! Absolutely. I'm just wondering what environment. So it don't matter. That's the thing. Like it don't even matter because I think he was one of them ones that don't even identify as a nigga.
Well, you know, over there on the other side, they say get someone that's not from America, that's non-American, and you're not going to do any better doing that.
I'm guessing this is the unicorn that these mammies keep talking about.
Mm-hmm. I don't really, you know.
Oh yeah, this is the hunting they were doing, the unicorn hunting.
The vetting,
yeah.
The vetting,
yeah.
Oh, well, they wanted to talk about level up. Let's talk about level up. This is somebody, now keep it real, y'all. This is somebody that they would have said was a good candidate. He's not a Pookie nor a Ray Ray. He's not a thug. He's not a drug dealer. He's not none of that shit. But it still happened. The ending is the same. He's violent and he lacks impulse control. He has needs that they're illegal. Okay. But you say, if you pick him, you should be all right. And the saddest part about this is, had a sister picked him and he fucked her up, y'all would have found a way to blame her.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all would have found a way to blame her.
They probably would not have ended up on the news.
Can I say something real quick, DZ?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, you had posted a video on, I believe it was Patreon, and it was like WWF, where they was whipping ass.
Oh yeah.
And I was saying in the Discord, I couldn't watch it all the way through. I just couldn't.
I wish I could show it here, but it doesn't pass the sniff test. Those men,
and
those
I get
men
it,
were doing those women, and
some
of it was hard to look at.
It really was. And this is the thing that's very disturbing about Black women who's up here defending this bull crap. We know it exists. You see it all the time. If you live in any semblance of the hood, you know that exists. You've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't honestly be telling me that you'd rather be doing twist outs while he knocking your block off. You can't tell me you okay with that. You can't tell me that you are okay with living in luxury while your whole situation is getting straight rectified by this person, people, whatever. I just don't understand it. I really want to understand that. I really wish you could show that video because maybe it would.
I know it would do some justice here on YouTube. It would.
Oh, that was just so hard to watch. And I believe truly some women need to see it or feel it. Sadly, some of them need to really understand what you're saying. And sometimes it may take losing women at every other hour of a rate, unfortunately, for some to get it. It's just sad.
Yeah, that thing came with a whole trigger warning. And shout out to the lady that edited that video. She put the shit together. And it just was, it was so much of it. And I know so much more exists till I sit here sometimes and just shake my head. It's like, what do you need to see? Are you that fucking remedial that you can't even test out divestment to see if getting away from Blackistan would suit your lifestyle? If not, you have every right to go back. You're a grown woman, but you deserve to walk away and see if it fits your lifestyle. And putting yourself in a safer situation should fit your lifestyle, or you might need some counseling.
Yeah, and I really think that's right there. I think it's the case is most of women in that category need counseling. And I think they're really the trauma bonders, because you really need to feel whatever that is that they're bringing to you in order for you to really understand it. Or you may, unfortunately, sadly, need death to really understand that this is what it is. It's sad.
Divest, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so so I was 16 when I got pregnant, and I put my child up for adoption.
Okay.
And the father was so angry with me. He threatened to kill me and stuff. And soon after, he moved to Ohio, and he ended up in prison for a double homicide and a home evasion. And now it's been 5 years. He feels like I owe him conversation because I had his baby, and I owe him so much. Like, I have to be in a relationship with him. And
how is he talking to you? How do you know that's what he wants?
Because I'm not gonna lie, I used to answer the phone when he calls. Yeah. And I yell at him, I get angry, I tell him like, no, I'm good. And then I get told I'm being mean and I need to calm down. He's in a bad situation.
Let me ask you this. Why are you talking to him? Because he's in jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you entertaining him even in a little bit? You literally are accepting collect calls to get your blood pressure ran up. So just why? I'm all ears.
Because I'm being told by third parties that, by women in my family that I should just be there for him, be a friend.
They're mammies.
Yeah.
They're mammies. When
Girl,
mammies
fuck
lift
him.
them.
Boy, they
Fuck him.
sabotaging you, girl. They sabotaging you.
And y'all ain't got no goddamn baby together. Don't that baby got two other parents?
Yes, he's the only
Fuck
child
you talking
to
about?
educated people. Like he's happy, healthy, and good, and was the best decision I made in my life. And
So
he's
you
just
have no ties to this nigga. You running
right.
up you running. So then guess what? And this is gonna sound fucked up. You are inflicting pain on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You are allowing others to interject and tell you to do something that is in opposition to your best fucking the thing that serves you best. People are telling you to do the opposite and you are listening. So that is akin to fucking suicide.
Okay.
That's
basically at this stage you said it's been 5 years, so I'm assuming you're 21.
Yeah, I'm 23 now.
23. So you're a grown woman. Make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Remove people accordingly and make your life peaceful. You don't have to associate with a criminal just because you had a former life with this person. Once you've moved on, divesting is moving on. It has nothing to do with, it's moving your life forward for your betterment. And that means Xing out people and that's from your past that means no good for you for your future. You don't owe him anything.
A fucking thing.
Not
that
one
nigga
thing.
got a boyfriend in prison. Move on with your life. And stop anybody that's trying to get you killed. Nigga, he's you said a double homicide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck is going on?
And
out
I'm
here
mad
in
that
these
your
streets?
family is back in this. Like they really sitting here telling you, this is why I'm telling you. You got to learn you're a grown woman. You're old enough to make your own decisions. Make them. Make your life happy. Free yourself.
Take note of all the women in your family that encourage you to talk to them and cut them off too.
Right. Yeah.
Because if he get out of jail tomorrow, he's coming for you.
And
they're
then
not
I
going to be able
think
to
he
stop
said
it.
before he went in is that he wanted to kill me for doing the adoption. And
he was bullshitting. He didn't want that baby. I'm just going to keep that.
Yeah.
He is full of shit and using that as a guilt trip. Look at the title. The guilt trips ain't gonna work no more. The gaslight ain't gonna work no more. He guilt tripped and gaslighted the fuck out of you. Look at how black men treat their kids and how they abandon them. And he didn't want nothing to do with that baby. He just wanted to use the baby so that he can get you to talk to him, and it worked for a little while.
Yeah. Ooh.
And if you did have a baby, you was gonna be a single goddamn parent with a baby daddy with a double homicide and fucking prison.
Yes,
that's true.
That was sure gonna be your fucking reality.
Yeah.
And then the nigga gonna get out with HPV, HIV, and everything else, infect you, give you another baby, and then you're gonna be in fucking poverty and in your grave early. That's the trajectory of that scenario. Fuck him. Hope he gets shanked or some shit. Pray on that shit.
Right in the goddamn aorta. Hit the aorta. He'll be dead in 5 minutes if they tap that aorta.
Thank you, ladies, because I was so confused for a moment because I just wanted to be the good guy in a situation, but I feel like being a good guy is saving, myself at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be the good guy for you and not the dumb bitch for everybody else. Because that shit you was talking about sounded like some dumb bitch shit.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker's trying to dictate what's best for you. How does fucking with a jailbird serve you in your life?
Right.
How does that serve you at all? Did that nigga have a stash of dope or money somewhere you could get?
Right. And really, the person that told me their child's father's a murderer. So it's just like I'm listening to someone that is like he used to beat her up and stuff. And it's just like I'm listening to someone that is okay with that type of treatment and they're just now getting it. And I have to, really save myself.
So you hanging out with his other ex-girlfriends and shit?
Oh no, this is family.
Yeah,
this is family.
Oh, okay. I was like, so everybody is done being a motherfucking punching bag. So these motherfuckers got CTE.
Right.
They ain't fucking functioning right to be giving you no information.
Y'all, Tammy got an announcement. Tammy, the one that was up here and was unable to talk, she said that her mic is cutting up on the phone and she ain't Dusty and she ain't no mammy. She just wanted to make that shit clear, goddamn it, before y'all keep going. She ain't Dusty. She ain't no mammy. That's what's up, Tammy. Speaking of, where's my shit at? Speaking of black men loving on nature and shit. Let's go.
Caught on camera, a horrifying attack on a little boy at a Miami drugstore. Police are now looking for the man who hit a child in the head and then took off.
Now, I want y'all to take a look. Their video is kind of blurry. This is a CVS. People are waiting on their prescriptions. On the left, there's a woman with her 3-year-old son. On the right, there's an old lady. And in the middle with the green booger shirt on is a Dusty. She does not know him. Nobody knows him. He's just standing there. Okay?
It's infuriating to watch as the man in the green shirt slugs a 3.
Did y'all see how hard he punched that 3-year-old in the head?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Y'all, that's why I'm just telling her they don't like children, so he wasn't upset about that shit at all. Let's go, y'all.
3-year-old boy in the head and then just walks off. Here's another view. The child's stunned mom then grabs her little boy.
This attack was completely unprovoked. You can clearly see the subject standing behind the mother and her 3-year-old son, who's standing right beside her. And they're simply minding their business. Several seconds go by, and the subject strikes this little boy over the head, causing an injury to this young boy.
It happened at Center 13th by Walgreens in the 1600 block of Northwest 20th Street in Miami.
Oh my God.
Somebody might cutting up, but they still haven't found him, y'all. They have a wanted poster out for him. They know his name. I don't know how they know his name. Maybe somebody recognized him from the video or what have you. But that's
was he waiting on a script?
No, he was there to punch somebody. See, because he hauled ass directly after that. Nobody was even doing anything to him. It was just out of the blue, just like that, just bam. That's how they lack impulse control. That's why, y'all, I don't like standing near them when they walking by. I go as far away as possible because they might knock your ass out. That was a 3-year-old child.
Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Listen, that part of Miami where they at, that shit, it's so fucking vagrant. And so many, I don't know if y'all know what's going on with the homeless population that's taking over in these cities like LA, Miami, and what's happening. When you said winter was coming, DZ, this is proof and evidence of it. These motherfuckers are on this thing. Oh, geez.
He probably come from New York. We have had a series of things happening here in New York where they just running up on people, stabbing them, punching them in the face, killing them, So he probably came from New York and went down there.
Nah, the
Blackistani narrative is that they're misunderstood. You got bitches out here letting men on their panels talking about they misunderstood. They're not misunderstood. They are violent. I personally think, and this is just my opinion, y'all, you don't have to agree with me. but I personally think that when men are like beta in a beta position in society like that, they tend to try to express their manhood in other ways and stuff like punching little kids in the head, looking for any, even if it's dysfunctional, form of masculinity that they can get their hands on because they can't get it through ways that men traditionally do, building, protecting, problem solving.
Everything you said is a fact.
Okay. I can't. I don't trust them. Chris, your mic is not connected. And Jaira, are you dusty?
Oh my gosh, am I on?
Yes, you are on.
Yes, hi DZ. Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Yes,
Christmas.
Charlie on St. Nick made me wait all year for the dig. Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, what's up, girl? With that kind of intro, I know you finna hit us with the Jesus juice.
Oh my
what's
goodness.
Up?
No. I look, I just want to let you guys know I'm raising my Pinot Grigio in the air for all the Black women who have survived. We made it, y'all. Like, I'm serious. I almost lost my life this year at 26 years old, like by the hands of a fucking filthy blooded grape girl. And I made it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited.
So glad. And that wine sound like it's good. Who all drinking in this bitch tonight?
I am. Raise your Pinot Grigio.
Wine glasses in the chat.
I'm raising my wine.
Yes, we made it, y'all.
Put some wine glasses in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. We made it. So that's what I'm saying. I'm so nervous. You know, I get up here. I'm nervous. I've been up here like multiple times, but I be nervous every single time. But it's okay. I'm happy. So.
I'm happy to have you. Enjoy your wine.
I am no longer celibate, which is unfortunate.
Oh shit!
Brad and his goddamn whiskey.
Yes. Amen to that.
What a God. I was doing so good. I was like, damn, I'm on a year. I'm on a roll. Like, Brad is goddamn.
I know that goddamn dick.
I'm telling you, he bring the whiskey too. You know, that's my goddamn kryptonite. But yes, Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas, y'all. I love you, DZ. You are everything to me. I don't know if you remember me, but I share my victims' impact statement with you.
You did.
I got a whole different accent because I'm drunk. So, Merry Christmas, y'all. We fucking made it.
Y'all are getting on it tonight. The wine glasses are pouring. Merry fucking Christmas.
Yes, I am a happy drunk. Yes, I am. So that's all I have to say. I love you, DZ.
I love you too, girl. Enjoy that bottle.
I'm about to join the Patreon. You already know, though.
That's what's
I gotta
up.
talk my hard R shit, though. You already know I'm gonna talk my hard R shit.
Uh-oh, you got the wine glass. Don't say it up here, sis. Jump down.
Yes, let me get off the panel. Let me get off the panel.
Bye. Thank you for coming
Bye.
up. Chris, are you dusty? What's up?
Oh, I was just talking.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Just making sure. I'm on dust patrol. God damn it. And I got my eggnog going, so it's kind of serious.
Is there something a little extra in the eggnog, DZ?
It is. It is. It's some spice rum in there. And I'm not a drinker like that. So with hard liquor, it get me a little.
Oh shit.
Keisha, are you dusty?
Hi, DZ.
Hi.
So I have something to ask you. Since I was on your panel before, I felt very disrespected.
By whom?
By your fellow panel mates.
What was the subject? You got to refresh me.
I think I remember her.
We were talking about the video. I think it was about Jesse, and we were talking about Black men and the 6-hour statistic.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
It's so funny.
What
DZ,
is
I think
going?
I remember her.
What? Well, can somebody refresh me with what's going on?
I will. I remember her. You were giving her the stats, and she was saying we should come together as Black people and stand by Black men.
Oh,
and you were
shit.
cutting her out.
Oh my
I
god.
remember
Yeah, so now
her.
she's saying she feels disrespected
Is she
because you told her
crying?
the facts. Am I right?
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember her. When she said her
Yeah,
name, I
I
knew who
remember
that
her.
was.
Yes.
Keisha.
I'm also a little bit high right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Girl.
bring you low. I'm gonna bring you all the way low. Bye, baby. Child,
What
I
the?
I
can't.
need to go. She
That
need to
was
do the
the
limbo.
nicest thing. Wait, hey,
She needs to do
DZ,
the
that would
limbo
have
and
been
go all
something.
the way low.
Oh,
DZ, I'm
wait,
fucking
what?
and
Listen,
screaming over here, okay?
DZ, you gave her a Christmas gift right then. That was
Yes,
Yep.
your Christmas
ma'am.
gift, cause baby, I was,
Just
ooh,
savage.
Yep.
baby.
Girl, you
When
was
they
savage as fuck. I love
when
it.
they go high, we go low.
We go.
Because DZ,
Don't come with that shit. Ooh,
Now she's
DZ,
talking about why was she taking off. Okay, girl.
DZ,
let's
I
bring
Yes,
her back
ma'am.
up here.
Hold on. Let me see. I didn't see what she in the chat. Hold on.
You could come back up here, but listen, there's a lot of black women, right, that are going through some things, and for you to come up here fake crying, that was real disingenuous, and
Yeah.
also
yes, it was. That
it
was
was a
very
stab in the
disrespectful.
back to real victims. And when
Mhm.
people don't agree with you and you get your feelings hurt, you got to get out of the debate arena. Point blank, period. Because there's going to always be somebody that is going to disagree with you. I don't give a fuck if you say cinnamon toast crunch is good. It's a motherfucking bitch that don't like that shit. And she don't say that you don't like it. God damn it.
Have you tried the churro type? The churros?
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's good as fuck.
Yes, very
Oh
good.
my god.
Keisha,
Can you let her back up here?
Yes, I can. Keisha,
Okay,
why
please.
you trolling tonight, sis? What's up?
Everybody drunk.
I mean,
I'm not trolling. I'm asking you seriously.
you didn't ask me anything. You said you felt disrespected, and that is not a question.
Oh yes.
Yeah, with the crocodile tears.
Let me ask you why you fake crying though. What's up with that?
I feel disrespected.
But you was just not crying a second ago. You need to knock it off. Merry
Please
Christmas,
stop.
girl.
What are you high off of?
No,
is
but-
the question.
I'm
She's
okay.
snorting fentanyl. You, baby, that ain't no weed.
I took a couple of edibles. Okay.
With blood in it.
So, but let me ask you this, y'all. Everything got to make sense. The last place I'd be after my edible is somewhere where I got disrespected. Hold on, somebody might acting up. I think it's yours, Richard
But I think
Lewis.
you do owe me an apology.
Bitch,
Girl, get out.
Get out. You got me fucked up, girl.
Hey,
No,
Get
no,
out.
listen.
Damn,
Get out.
unmitigated gall.
Wait, no, I'm serious. I was
No,
told
ma'am, I
I
don't.
was told
I
a
don't.
bitch.
The
I was told
CDC
a
owes
bitch.
you an apology, if
Hold
anything.
on.
I was
The
told a
Center
bitch.
for Disease Controls owes you an apology. Your mama owe you an apology for laying down and having your remedial ass. That's just keep it real. So start with that, motherfucking woman, and then maybe I'll apologize because you got me fucked up. I'm here for black women, point blank, period. And
I
you are
am a
male
black
identified. You are male identified like
I'm
a
a black
motherfucker.
woman. I'm a black woman.
Yeah, you're male identified though. So since you're male identified, I can't fuck with you like that. And here's the deal, Keisha. The thing is, baby, I've been on your mind for a little while. That was a couple of shows back. And you was laying in your bed, hopefully not playing with no vibrator, thinking about me and my motherfucking show. That's weird. You're weird. You're weird. Take up for black women, baby.
I was told a bitch.
Well, you
And
were
the black
acting
women
like
will call
one.
you worthless.
On a place that
You
claims to be
were
pro-black women.
acting like a bitch.
And she's
okay?
acting like one now.
Of course
And
she
but
is.
what about the delayed fucking response? That shit was
Yeah,
like 3
I
days
was
ago.
thinking that.
I'm not acting like anything. I'm
Well,
asking you for an
well, you're
apology.
acting
What I'm
like
saying
a
is like the statute of limitations is over that shit. Like you was supposed to handle that shit right then.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's the fact
The
that
fuck
you
you
want an
talking about?
apology from her, but I'm sure you don't want an apology from the men that ran through you.
boom.
Oh wow.
Boom.
Ooh. Shots fired.
I respect black men. I'm sorry you guys don't.
Y'all, she had
I'm done.
she had
I'm
an
done.
edible shit log, y'all. Richard, put your phone on mute,
Okay.
baby. I gotta
Are
put
you
you on
gonna
mute,
respect
Richard.
him giving you a 2-piece
I realized that
and a biscuit?
black No, we all live in a society where Black people are oppressed. And
No, I'm not oppressed.
You're not
I'm
oppressed.
not oppressed.
No, I'm living it good, girl.
Hell yes.
Fuck you talking to?
Girl, I
what do
got
you
a
have to
6-bedroom house.
So what
This
about
is not the
what about the
1950s.
police killing Black people?
Fuck
For no
them.
reason?
I'm in 4,000
Hold
square
on.
feet.
What about Black pregnant women fucking dying at the hands of Black men, the ones that you respect?
Exactly.
What about that shit?
What about the guy that just
Black
got off the
men-
screen killing homeless
Men are
people?
put in a situation in areas
Black
where
men are put in one
they're
situation where they gotta kill a Black woman. You said you respect Black women. How the fuck you respect the motherfucker that's murdering Black women? You sound dumb as fuck. And you the type of women that kill other fucking bitches. You the type of bitch that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Poverty is what causes crime, and
And what
Black men are
causes
put in
poverty?
poverty.
Motherfuckers not standing there raising their fucking children.
Slavery.
Black men that don't raise their children cause
Slavery
fucking
is
poverty.
started from a Black man, if you want to go there. So
no,
yes,
it did.
No, ma'am. No,
history,
ma'am.
sweetheart.
No, ma'am. You are trying to be a revisionist.
Yep.
You're trying to be a
What is
revisionist, and you
about saying white?
you're
white people
revising the
own
truth. You're revising the truth, and you a dangerous bitch. And I ain't apologizing. You a dangerous motherfucker because what you're doing is you're saying that you love all Black people, but you're coming up here and you're saying that you respect Black men, and what that is a fucking dog whistle to women who ain't really aware of what's going on, that they should retreat back to their side. You're a fucking Trojan horse.
I do
A
think
fucking wolf
everyone
in
should
sheep's
respect
clothing. You
Black men.
dangerous. You're dangerous.
Everyone should respect Black men.
You are dangerous. Black men
you need to
disrespect Black
respect
women when they
yourself
murder them.
first before you
These
demand that from
motherfuckers in the
anybody.
goddamn morgue right now. This bitch is dead. Ain't even embalmed yet.
She don't care. She don't care about any of that shit. She just, you know, she eating edibles and calling a show that she doesn't agree with. So right there alone, you got to know this motherfucking bitch is trolling. Using all the troll
I'm not
words.
trolling.
Slavery,
Yes, you are. Don't
Black
fucking
men,
dare.
respect, oppression. You sound like a fucking idiot. Did I
Get a
disrespect you
buzzkill,
good
girl.
enough
Get the
right
hell
then?
out.
I hope you feel disrespected on
DZ.
this show.
Yeah, you're very rude.
I know.
Well, you're a rude bitch.
Yeah, you're weird.
And you're disingenuous.
This is not the way to get Black women on your side.
That's a goddamn lie. So I'll tell
Yet
you.
she has 800, almost 1,000 people in here
Yeah.
that are mostly Black women. So yeah,
she's weird. She's weird, whole thing.
But what about women like me?
You're here too,
girl. You need electric therapy.
You are here too, sis.
You're supporting the fuck out of me, Keisha. Look at you. You are here. So you support me too, and you agree with everything I say. You just don't like to hear it. That's all. But your troll game is weak as fuck, and it's weird. It's weird.
And lay off the edibles because it's not working, girl.
And the shit log too. It got you dizzy. That shit log got you dizzy as fuck.
I'm pretty high, but I would give y'all.
Look at this shit, y'all. This is pathetic. This is how mammies operate, right? She didn't say that my stats were wrong. She said she felt disrespected. When anybody's telling you about their feelings while facts are being spewed, they're an idiot. Okay? Feelings are deflections, big time. I shouldn't be able to hurt anything about you because I've never talked to you until you called here. So you calling up to be disrespected, and that's messed up.
Keisha, can I ask you a question, ma'am? Honestly, why would you come to a space knowing that, or why are you pressed about how we feel and our opinions, and you can go somewhere where there's a whole bunch of people that like me and coddle Black men and say Black King and all that kind of stuff? Why don't you go over there? Why are you over here? We don't care about
Those
what
things
you think.
are for Black empowerment. That's why they call them kings.
Okay, but they're not.
This is Black empowerment,
ma'am. It's a fallacy. That's a fallacy. What
King and
landmass
queen
do
is
they
used
hold?
differently. It's used differently today. You call a random woman a queen, it's the same thing.
And I don't agree with that either.
Yeah.
I
You
don't give
tried
a
it.
shit either. Okay, because I used to be part of that pro-black hotep bullshit movement, and
Mhm.
all they do is sit up there and run through black women. They fake like they're pro-black, and they still fuck Becky's. And not only that, they screw with children too.
Yeah.
Like the
And they
black
manipulate you with
Okay, and I was
spirituality.
part of a community that was notorious for exploitation of children, marriage, youthful
Wapians.
marriage of children. Yes.
Can
Did you not
Malachi
hear?
Jordan show your motherfucking
Don't try
ass.
that with me, ma'am. Because that's not gonna work over here, especially not with me. Because I'm not a fucking little girl, okay? I'm probably old enough to be your mother.
Coco Fit, she is trolling her ass off.
I
Listen,
know,
this
but I
is
just felt like cussing
typical.
her out. I've had something to drink, and I just want to clown.
I think this
Keisha,
bitch
She
is
need a
remedial.
72.
I
She
have
need
a
a
I think she
question.
72-hour
remedial,
hold.
y'all.
She the Baker Act, bitch. Somebody need to come Baker Act your
Maybe
ass. She need
she's
a
the sibling
72-hour
of
hold.
DZ. Maybe she's a sibling of that young man that was on the male that was on the picture earlier.
Bitch, I'm done.
Maybe that's her.
Oh no.
Maybe that's his
Bitch, I'm
twin
done.
sister, his fraternal twin.
Thank you, butterflies and hearts. Child, this is amazing. This bitch is stupid. And it's just reflective of the mindset over there. They just, they're fucked up in the head, y'all.
Daisy, I want to be a part
Brainwashed.
of your panel.
No.
What's this?
Ma'am,
What's that?
I don't. Why? Don't
That's
you feel
Keisha.
disrespected?
Yes, and that is why.
That's why you want to be a part of my panel. Hey, let me ask you
Ma'am,
this.
are you a masochist? Do you like getting
I
your
was just
ass
gonna
She
say
beat?
has
that.
to be.
Do you like getting your ass beat? Do you like being chained up in a dungeon and get your
Yes.
ass whooped by the kangs that you worship so much? I've had a lot of Pinot Grigio, so I am clowning the fuck out of you right now, and I am enjoying every fucking minute of this, ma'am.
And it's the fact that she's
And I think
laughing
she
at
is too,
child
but no,
abuse.
y'all, I think she is too. I think she's getting wet off of this shit. I'm dead ass.
I told y'all I think she used a
Keisha?
vibrator to these lives. I
I'm
mean,
saying,
put that shit on 6. My girl is sitting up here. Listen, I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself, but yeah, you got to go get a adult to come and contend with facts. You're not able to do it, and that edible, I would stay away from that because you already dumb as fuck. So taking an edible is not going to enhance anything about you, honey. Absolutely nothing. You done yet or no?
I
think
still want an apology.
Okay, I'm sorry that you are a fucked up idiot ass mammy. Anything else?
Girl, go enjoy your high. An apology will not be had here.
Go play with your vibrator.
Exactly. At least get some benefit from the fucking edibles you just consumed, okay?
Because obviously you ain't getting it from the shit law because you here.
Bye,
Girl,
bitches.
exactly.
Bye, whore. See you later.
Bye.
Wow.
I swear to God, y'all. Go ahead.
You know how I knew
Coco.
it was her? Because like before you started your live, I was watching that live and it was like it was on the part where she called in and then your live was coming up and I'm like, I remembered the name. So I'm like, oh, this is bitch right here. When she said her name, I already knew. And I'm like, she better not do the okie doke.
This girl is sad. It's just sad. Y'all bitches like her. That's a typical mammy of that particular age. Sitting around eating lead paint off the wall, licking the goddamn
Watching
bottom
Nature
of
Boy.
the whole
Lead
pack.
paint.
I'm telling you.
Another episode of My
Brett,
Strange Addictions.
Brett, are you dusty?
No, ma'am.
What's up, Brett? What you got?
First of all, I wanted to say thank you for having me up on your panel, and
of course,
Merry Christmas Eve.
Same to
I've been
you.
watching you, and you're and I love what you bring for young women like me. But I do want to say, the Keisha girl, I want to and this might not be the case prior to this, but I do see, and oftentimes I'm come to an observation that sometimes we have people clout watching these spaces.
Oh yeah,
and the women that like to come and troll Black women, I don't I don't think that we should be quick to assume that they're automatically black women, because I feel like sometimes you do have spicy Latinas and women of other nationalities coming up here to troll. And me personally, I don't feel like that's a black woman. I feel like that was very much a
I don't know what she
Latina.
is. I don't know what she is, but she has a learning disability, and that don't have no respect to her race. That girl's stupid as fuck. Keisha, you stupid bitch. It's sad, but you real stupid, honey.
That's probably not
And
even
people
her real
take the
name.
bait because they're like, just because a woman names themselves like a typical black name, like Keisha or something, y'all be very careful, because I ran into spaces in like Discords and stuff of transsexual women that were other races, like white, Hispanic, trolling black women. So
yeah, check it out. Check it out though, Everbrett. Everywhere you go on the internet, and I'm fixing to tell you some real shit, and it's funny as fuck. No matter what the subject matter is, there's gonna be that one motherfucker that's trolling, right? I was on the Cooking Channel website, and I had saw this barbecue sauce that had cherries in it that I wanted the recipe for, and they had an area where you can comment. I swear on everything. There was a troll down there. Y'all bitches can't cook. You bitches ain't. And this is a recipe.
What?
It's a recipe. Why you black bitches? This, that, and the third. He had used this picture talking about black motherfuckers love barbecue. He was going the fuck off. Then he started talking about black women, and this is on a recipe website. So they gonna be around. In case you don't bother me.
Is this a job,
honey? They gonna be around. They ain't going nowhere. Just when you spot them, toss their ass up out of there.
I just felt, you know how she said she felt disrespected? I felt disrespected that she thought she was going to get an apology.
I gave her one. I told her I'm sorry she's stupid, and her mama had her, and she need to go get an apology from that bitch. That's just the fact of the matter.
Yeah, her mom needs to apologize.
Wow.
I think her mother was on them edibles as well when she was ingesting that bitch. You know, she got a shit log in one orifice, an edible in the motherfucking other. And then all of a sudden, 6 months later, because she was a preemie, Keisha was born.
There goes your apology, bitch.
Yes, honey. What you thought?
Your mama
on Christmas
was a hoe,
Eve
and she was cracked
trolling.
No, that is off the goddamn chain. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I wanted to say about the funny looking guy. When I was younger, I was at this hood barbecue, and I kid you not, this 19-year-old Down syndrome black boy, he had Down syndrome. Tell me why he has 5 kids already.
I'm sorry. What?
Is that like charity work?
I was like, what the?
Are the girls normal, or are they Down syndrome too?
They're normal. They were at the barbecue.
The girls that had sex with him were normal.
Yes.
That's the bar fucking.
Not mentally,
You
but
ain't even gotta have the right amount of chromosomes to get a black woman.
Yeah.
That's are you not embarrassed?
I am. I hate that I share the aesthetic with these bitches. I really do. Because sometimes before somebody get to know you, they think you on that mammy shit and come sideways and all kinds of shit. Because mammies put up with everything. It don't even fucking matter. They talk to them and get them all riled up until you let them know, hey, I'm not that. Then everything goes smooth. I just hate I gotta tell motherfuckers I'm not that.
Right.
And gotta be ultra disrespectful too. You can't even be nice a little bit.
I have on my dating bio, if your mom don't like you, I won't.
Listen, I got the y'all know the little Blue Lives Matter skull. That shit is on the back of my Dodge Ram pickup, and then my sister was a combat vet, and I got a combat vet sticker too. When people see me, they assume that the person driving my truck is an old white man because it's a pickup, and it got my sticker because I had somebody question me. A white person actually questioned me about my Blue Lives Matter sticker.
Oh.
And I said, I let them know that black women die 5 or 6 times more in domestic situations than any other race of women. So Blue Lives fucking matter where the fuck I'm at.
Were they at SJW? Or like
no, it was don't I have to give it was one of my older athletes and they don't understand, because what you got to understand, everybody is being taught to be black male identified. That George Floyd shit and all this other shit, it's impacting the minds of even the white males. He was like, well, why you got that? And he kind of was like questioning me.
Confused.
Well, he was questioning me, but he wasn't coming from a bad place. He was, because they assume, this is because all the mammies, they assume that black men and black women are on one accord and that I'm fucking fighting and defending. They assume that. And I let him know black women and children are dying at alarming rates. So this sticker ain't got shit to do with George Floyd. It got something to do with us being protected.
Well,
and he was like,
the
oh, I
Dusty
didn't know that.
Slayer. The Dusty Slayer. Are you actually Dusty? The Dusty Slayer.
Dust free.
All right. What's up? What you got to add around this bitch? I thought you was Keisha Part 2. You know some of these shows be using y'all names to try to get back here, right?
Drag that toddler mammy, drag the hell out of her ass, as you should have. But I wanted to say, I don't know if I was on a panel like one other time before about my Naker coworker who was getting evicted.
Uh-huh.
Of that. He kept calling me.
Yeah, you was going out for a second. Go ahead, babe. See, your mic is quiet now again. There's a delay or there's something going on with the mic going in and out.
Okay, crap. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch my headphones.
Okay. Hunty Bunty. Let me put this. I'm going a little bit longer because it's Christmas Eve and just giving folks a chance to couple minutes to do their thing, and then we headed to the Discord. But here is the link if anybody wants to challenge the CDC stats and get your ass handed to you. I prefer that you don't have any drugs in your system, because Keisha, she was very, very weird to deal with. I felt like I was like in this real dystopian mammy amusement park dealing with her. So just a little bit of wine to do, and you come up here and we'll baptize you in the name of divestment and send you back on your way. Point blank, period. Come on now, don't start cutting up. Richard Lewis, welcome back to the panel.
Hey, is my mic good now? Can y'all hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. She really triggered me.
Well, that's what they do. They're very triggering, and that's what they try to do, is get a rise out of you. So I'm glad you're good, though. Yeah.
There's so many things going on. Hey, y'all know when y'all listen to videos and people be like, you know, why y'all not spending time with y'all families if you're divested? And they're saying this on a microphone while not spending time with their families. Y'all don't find that funny? You saying we should be spending time with our families. Yeah, my family's here. Yeah, they white asses downstairs drinking with my husband, and I'll be down there shortly. Not a problem. But why is it that you have to spend all your time up under the people that you divested to in order for it to be real divestment? In other words, get your motherfucking ass off the internet. We don't want to hear what you got to say. And it's just another deflection. Y'all don't let them people run you off like that.
Right, yeah.
Because they'll be in the middle of a family reunion or whatever, and they still on their YouTube trying to be live and all this extra shit. So don't go for the deflections. The other deflection I'm tired of is this. All men are bad. Remember the mammy start saying that shit right when people start dragging Dusties? Before it got popular to drag Dusties, it was black men only, black men only, black men only. When they start getting dragged, now all men are bad for some odd reason. Ignoring the whole goddamn statistics that there's more bad black males per capita than any other goddamn race. So don't let them, you know, send you on some goddamn guilt trip. Dr. N, I don't know why you keep falling off of here.
Oh, that's my old slippery finger ass.
You back though, and knowledge is the key. You are not connected. And are you Dusty for whenever you do get your ass up here? Device is not connected, so I can't bring you up. Anyway, y'all. don't know why.
And I also think that we get drilled at a young age to love Black men, and with the movies that we watch upon slavery and stuff, that we're afraid to, well, not we, but a lot of Black women are afraid to step out of the parameters of dating outside their race because we get drilled about it. And then when you are out in public with another race of man, you get chastised upon it, and it's sad. It's
Well,
really
whatever
sad.
they're doing is of no consequence to us. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
can't decide when we get chastised. They can't decide when we're supposed to be ashamed, and their judgment means nothing because they don't own anything. The people I care about, the people that irrigate my water, that purifies the water, the one that's making sure electricity is in my house and that type of shit. A bitch that is the owner, the proud owner of a YouTube channel giving their opinions. I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't care about nobody down at the Walgreens or nowhere else. If you cannot affect the way I live my daily life, good luck with making me give a fuck about what you got going on. Niggas don't own nothing, girl. They don't own their own goddamn ass.
And while I'm out in public, I will be all over my Brad. And if you don't like it, I dare you to say something.
They ain't gonna say nothing, especially
Of course
not
they're
with no
not.
bread in
But
the
I just
South.
I'm like a sadist, so I really want you to say something.
They ain't gonna say shit, girl. They too busy stomping each other out, shooting each other out, doing drive-bys on their own children.
That's
You
effed
know,
up.
they are. They're not gonna do anything. Do you know how long? What is that nigga's name? George Zimmerman has been walking around Florida, a free motherfucker, and ain't nobody stomped his teeth out yet. But look, since then, that was 2012. Since then, look at how many Black women in Florida that Black men killed. George Zimmerman chilling. He chilling his ass off.
And this is a sidebar. I know it's not part of what we go through, but Casey Anthony is another one. You know, she's chilling too. Ain't nobody made a threat on her life. And she killed her, and she got away with, taking care of her own child. Air quotes on taking care of. I can't say the K word, sorry.
No, I'll let her people deal with her. You know what
I'm just saying, like the child part, the child part, that's what I care about. I can give two shits about her. But it
Is
was
my
just a
mic
side
working?
note. Sorry.
Who said that?
The Dust Slayer.
Yes, the Dust Slayer. Your mic is working. Welcome back. We were just
Yes!
kicking it until you got back. So what you got, baby girl?
Okay, so part 2 of the Dusty at my job, he kept calling me sexy. I said, don't call me sexy. Like, stop. I don't want to hear it. He gets offended that I said to stop calling me sexy. And
did you report him?
Oh, my manager's on vacation, but best believe when he comes back, I'm definitely having this conversation.
Oh,
because, and then on top of that, get this, because we're on the topic of gaslighting as they, what they're specializing in. He then starts to say, because he had an attitude for like most of the day, and it was just me and him working. And then I'm just like, hey, like, are you mad? Like, because I said this? And he's like, oh, I'm not mad. I just didn't like the way you said it. And, it was real aggressive. And, like, I didn't mean it like that. And, you should have handled it differently. And I'm just looking like, is this a joke? Like, are you serious right now?
The people in the chat were asking, y'all don't have human resources where you can do something about him. See, because we got to stop letting these motherfuckers get away with shit like that. If we're at work and you sitting up here talking sexual to me and I'm your coworker, I don't know you like that, I'm reporting your stupid ass.
And does your boss have an email? You talking about talking to a person. When you're at these companies, you have to have a paper trail. You do an email to your boss, you blind copy your personal email, and you copy HR. And the first mistake you made was asking that motherfucker if he had a problem with what you said. Fuck him.
And it's like they think they own us, they think they own us. It's like making a police report. They have it clocked in every time you call them, every time you make a report. So just like she said, email your boss and get it registered of what's going on.
And blind copy yourself on the email. so that you
Mhm.
have a copy of everything. And don't engage with that nigga. It doesn't matter how he feels about what you said. You said what you said, and if he fucked up about it, let him deal with it. Don't engage. When you engage with him, you open yourself up to all this shit. All of this. When
Yeah.
you ask them how they feel or why they upset, of course he's fucking upset. They don't have any impulse control. Upset, anger, that's the only emotion that they know how to thrive in. So he mad about the goddamn sun coming out.
No, you're right. And like honestly, you know what? I was about to go back to the office and just
You got a camera
like log into my
on,
work
too.
email.
Y'all, before we get up off of here, I'm sorry. The video popped up before it was supposed to. I want y'all to take note of something. Considering Blackistan the way it's set up, y'all, when we say that mammies and their sons, right, they view their sons as their man, okay? And that sounds weird. It sounds like we just being hyperbolic to try to fit a narrative or make a point, but that's not what's happening. I want y'all to listen to this Freudian slip. The girlfriend is outside. The mom / mammy is inside, and the son is in between the two. The mom is putting the girlfriend and the son out. Please listen very carefully to what's being said here towards the end.
All right, whatever.
You little racist ass, bro. You a hater? You brought out a fucking strip club. She wasn't no fucking stripper. She wasn't no stripper. Move. Don't touch me. I'm not gonna touch you. Wait in the car.
I'm not, bro. Our stuff is here. I'm not though. My stuff is here, and I'm getting my stuff.
Get your ass in that motherfucking car.
But I'm not though.
Whoa.
Get your ass away.
But I'm not though.
You go in your room.
Matter of fact, I call the police right now.
Please do, because my stuff is here.
We leaving. You ain't got to do all that. You don't.
What did I do to you? What did I do to you?
I don't like you.
What did I do to you? What did I do?
You full of shit. You're a dirt asshole. And you
Oh, am I?
For my man.
Did you hear it?
The psychology.
Her man.
Yeah.
Her man.
That's
Okay.
disgusting.
That is the spirit. That's the spirit that they live under. That's she gave birth to her nigga. Incest, emotional incest.
Oh my god.
Listen to her again.
You full of shit. You're a dirt asshole. And you
am I?
For my man. My son.
Y'all, that's their relationship. She views her son as her man, some pseudo man, some faux man, but he's operating as her boyfriend. Now, even though how can I put this without getting in any kind of trouble? Just don't fuck with them, especially if they have this weird mental, emotional incestuous relationship with their mom. Leave them be. The fact that they can't get jobs, they can't build anything, and they can't protect, they have to live with their moms. So it's this weird coupling going on here. And the fact that she slipped and said, my man, I found that fucking disgusting, because you have to think about your words before you say them, right? And she views him as her man. They've been living together since he was small. I'm almost 100% positive she was a single mother. Bet that shit up. But it's disgusting. Stop competing with these niggas' mamas. It's a long fucking life of bullshit. Divest from that entire community. I wouldn't know what to do if I saw my husband in that type of relationship with his mom. She worried about who at the strip club, who hoeing and all this shit. That's his girlfriend. Let your son deal with his girlfriend. You take your ass in the house. Your kids are grown, move on. But she ready to get in a knockdown, drag out fight with this girl because of her man son. When we talk about this shit, y'all, we're not being hyperbolic whatsoever. The shit is disgusting. It's incestuous, and I can't express that enough. Coco Fit. Did you hear this bitch?
It's like her subconscious.
It's just some
really
weird
spoke.
shit. Girl, it's just some weird shit. I mean, and this is not new. This shit has been going on for generations, y'all. I mean, it's been going on for generations, and it's like, you know, just throw the whole damn community away. Just throw it. the whole thing the fuck away and get away as far away as you can.
It's not going to get better, ladies. It's not. Make this whoever is new, the last year that you spend fucked up with these animals. Don't let Christmas 2022 see you there. You got a year to work on your finances. You got a year to work on your all of that. Your income, your job, your whatever. Whatever you have to do to make this Christmas the last Christmas that you are in a situation where you are around toxic ass people whose relationships are dysfunctional. That right there is dysfunctional, because what she had in her brain, that it was more than a Freudian slip to me, in my opinion. Right? She views that child or her adult son as her man. That was embarrassing, and the first time I heard it like took me aback. Real talk. Let me remove this shit. Dr. N, you got anything on this?
I mean, when he calling her bro and all of that shit, and it's I wouldn't be surprised if something going on or has happened with them.
It sounds like it sounds real bad, y'all, but a
Mm-hmm.
lot of
He's still
times,
latched on to the titty.
Girl,
yeah,
she ain't breastfeed him. He was a Similac baby. You can tell she one of them hot mamas. She ain't put no titty in that baby mouth.
she had wick. I'm sorry, that door, that door and that porch had wick written all over that shit.
You said it's section 8. Ain't none of them niggas supposed to be up in there.
Okay. Y'all, if y'all want the link to the Discord, y'all know how to find it. I want y'all to have this. I'm having a hard time getting off of here because I know a lot of y'all are in tough spots, real tough spots. And depression has been running buck fucking wild. I've talked to y'all on one-on-ones. I got several more one-on-ones to do before I'm completely done for the night, because we have some ladies that live on the other end of the earth and their time is different. But I want y'all to put yourself first. Don't listen to these people talking about you should be talking about traveling and hairstyles and all that extra shit. What comes first is your safety. Your safety. Point blank fucking period. Y'all, I'll see y'all in the Discord. Love you lots.